Hello, everyone.
Oh boy.
We're having a few technical difficulties. We're just sorting that out at the moment. But we're live. Hello, welcome. It's Nordmark. It's a brand new quest. I'm not running this. We have a significantly more handsome dungeon master today, as is always the case when I'm not running things. And
Damn.
Hey, I'm not allowed to self-defame, neither are you.
I'm allowed to do whatever I want. I didn't foolishly put a no self-redemption, no self-defense. Oh, I can't words. You all know what I mean. We got a brand new quest. This is going to be run by the wonderful Mr. Blue, and I'm going to hand straight over now. All yours.
Hello. It is I, Mr. Blue, the madman behind the mad clown. And today we'll be running an ancient flavor, which was a quest inspired by someone making the comment Flavor Wars in the Twitch chat for my last quest. I just so happen to have a stat block for legally distinct Guy Fieri. And the prop. Yeah.
I mean,
delicious smell. What?
Oh, sorry. You go for it.
Yeah. A delicious smell wafting out of the mead hall has caught your attention. There you find legendary chef known as the Man of Flames. It seems news of the Airedale bake-off has reached him, and he's come to town to investigate the whereabouts of an ancient blend of spices supposedly known to have remarkable flavor, seemingly left in the tomb of an old spice lord. Seeing a tasty opportunity to recruit some adventurers to help him while he stays back to work on gathering food, he recruits you all to help. He tells you he intends to use it in his new food creation, something he's calling, barbecue?
Can't wait. I'm so excited.
Barbecue is now canon in Nordmark. Let's go.
First cotton candy, then barbecue.
As in someone who cuts hair?
Okay.
By the way, I still can't see the map.
What?
I do see a person there's an Elric and an Eldric. I wonder if...
Yeah.
Did I get cloned again?
Not that I can tell.
Kick one of them.
See which one. See who's the true.
There
who's
we
the
go.
true Elric?
There we go.
It's the one who's it's the one who tells you to kill both of them.
No,
Everyone won't be that selfless.
No, that's just Ashmedai being a prick, knowing he'll survive whatever you throw at him.
We shall cut the
You're
dungeon
being
master in half, and that is the safe way to do this.
All right.
Yeah, BRB needs to write something in the DM section of Legend Keeper.
Would you all like to introduce your characters and why you're on this quest?
Sure. Shall I go first?
Yeah, sure.
So, I'm Rustle. I'm an Aarakocra monk, Way of the Drunken Master. I peaked in high school, and I am the best goddamn adventurer who's ever lived. And I'm on this adventure because that is what the best goddamn adventurer who's ever lived is doing. God, words are hard today. But also because I like brewing beer, and I think this barbecue thing, whatever it is, sounds like it might be something good with beer.
Sounds good. Who's next?
I'll go next. So, my name's Tanwen. I'm a perfectly normal tourist. People tell me I've got a bit of a strong infernal accent, but you know, most tieflings speak infernal. Nothing wrong with that, stay. And I just want to see the sights and try this new food, as a normal tourist does.
As you do. Ben or Sophia?
I'll go. I am Elric. I am an Asimal Paladin. And I am here because, well, I don't know about this barbecue thing, but it sounds like something that old people who are dads would do.
As it does.
And I am playing Frida Hierleman, the mother of the Hierleman clan. And she was involved in the bake-off that happened previously. And, baking and cooking is her jam. So, of course, she wants to be involved in any sort of activity that's involving cooking. And actually, I believe this involves a location that she went to during that quest. So she is the only person on the current party that went there, so she should probably be like the guide, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. No, I didn't realize that you'd been there before, which means I have to change something.
Oh, okay.
That's
Good
fine.
message.
It's just something yeah.
So, I have
Okay.
a question.
Yeah, sure.
I'm sad I missed this bake-off thing, but it sounds a bit contrived.
It was a
You're all free to-
wonderful experience, actually, Tanwen. It's quite the extravaganza. We baked a most wonderful concoction of ingredients. It was an unusual recipe, but we followed it to the letter, and we won the competition.
Oh my god, Frida, please tell me you didn't cook another person.
I mean, sharks
Oh,
are people too,
I did-
right?
I didn't know that was allowed around here.
It's not. It's not.
Wait,
We
what?
can't stop. We can't stop her.
Oh, okay.
All living
Yes.
things are people, and you can't treat a shark any differently to a kobold or a dragon. You know,
Frida.
these are all living things.
Frida, a celery stick is very different from a kobold. You made kobold pie, Frida. There's a kobold
That
who
is like-
lives in Airedale, Frida.
You eat meat,
It's my-
don't you?
It's
I
my
don't eat
understanding
kobolds,
that only humanoids tend to have souls. And that's the important part. When it comes to eating, you know?
See,
Oh.
tourists, right?
You've eaten dragon before, haven't you, Russell?
No.
I'm fairly sure Russell ate dragon.
Oh god, did he? I hope not. I really hope he
Oh
didn't.
yeah, that came up in Hunt will be Hunted. The entire party ate dragon meat.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh no.
Russell's about to have a mental breakdown.
I mean, in
Oh.
fairness, on that quest, we also went to the cannibalism keep. I'm just saying, like every D&D adventure reveals the DM's deepest, darkest fetishes, and I'm looking askance at
Wait.
Ben now.
Wait, no, I think that was actually Dwarven Mine. No, it was Dwarven Mines because it was from the Red Dragon from that.
Oh right, yeah, that's
okay.
all right. I was running that one. I wanted it.
Well, a selection of people from Airedale have eaten a definitely sentient and soulful creature.
And I'm not okay with it, Frida. I'm not okay with it.
But you have to consider, it's a dragon that died to a party of low-level adventurers, so how smart was it?
It was a baby dragon as well.
I don't think we should only eat stupid people either, Tanwen. What is going on here?
So what you're
Well,
saying
I
is
didn't
you
say anything-
killed an
I didn't say anything
child.
about that. Oh wait, do you hear that voice in your head as well?
A voice? You're hearing voices in your... What's going on?
I'm cracking up.
Well, I can do that
Oh,
anyway.
very consoling. I'm gonna go inside.
I'm concerned as well.
Tanwen-
I'm going with you.
Elder
Tanwen's
crashes
going to
through the
tap
window.
Russell. Yeah, Tanwen's
Oh,
going
that's
to
a
tap
window?
Russell and one other person on the back of the head.
Russell tries to fly
When
through the
Howard-
window, but because he's a bird and he just splashes off, smashes into it,
If those are the windows, where's the
Lands.
door?
twitches
To
a
the
little,
left.
Oh, there's
Sorry.
the door. Here's the door.
gets back up. Hey, who's
Okay,
this?
sorry.
I think that might be, and I'm just going off his hair and his glasses. The load of fire, was it a load of flames?
That would be the Man of Flames as my title. Nice
Wow,
to meet
this
you
guy's
all.
fiery.
Yeah.
He's a fiery guy.
Yeah.
Boyle.
And you see before you a man in fiery red shirt with flaming patterns, what looks to be an armored chef apron, and leather armor pads, and armored bright shorts. He is sitting down for what looks like a meal.
Hello there.
Hey, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Tanwen. I'm a perfectly normal tiefling tourist.
Nice to meet you, perfectly normal tiefling tourist Tanwen.
Oh, see? This one gets it. It alliterates.
Exactly. So, what brings y'all here? Y'all here for the food? This place has pretty good food. Although, couldn't tell for the actual quality of the food they serve here. I showed up, asked if I could use the kitchen, and some druid assumed I was their relief, and they just walked out. so I made myself at home.
Can't be worse food than at Frida's house.
Excuse me, Russell. I've baked you some lovely cakes in the past.
With people in them! With people in them, Frida!
I don't
Well,
only
Russell-
cook people.
Well, Russell, to be fair, I think Frida's cooking might vary from person to person. That was just a simple joke. That was just a little joke for you.
You're joking about eating
Hey,
people!
Man,
I'm gonna go sit next
what's
to
that
Grandpa.
thing in front of you? He points at the pretzel.
Oh, that's a pretzel. Made it with my own blend of wheat and my own special flames. Cooked
Can
it
I
up
try
nice and
it?
good.
I've seen something like that
maybe not
before.
yet.
I think my boss had one.
Pretzel?
Yeah. Pretzels are common in fairs, places of celebration. I think there's a town in the mountains that eats them with a lot of beer and mustard.
Oh, I love beer. Can I have one? sit down
not
on a chair
right
next to you.
now. And so, I was actually about to head out. There's a good idea. Divide and conquer and all that. So, I have a tasty idea if y'all will humor me for a minute. Any of y'all capable
I
in a
do
fight?
love my humor. I'm quite capable. I just got back. Well, I got back a bit ago from de-haunting a manor.
Oh, sounds fun. I've tangled with a few ghosts in my time. They can't handle the heat.
Dehorning a furniture shop by the sounds of it. Who goes
And
on
you'll
an
just see
adventure
some
and
rats.
only brings back a sofa?
You just see some rats scurrying around the sofa.
The young lady really wanted a sofa.
Well,
Hey.
I'm not that bad in a fight. I can bring my weapons from work. Tanwen
Sounds
says,
good.
and I sort of manifests a long sword in front of her for a second.
Hey, where
Alright,
do you
y'all
work,
seem-
Tanwen?
Oh, I just work in a
Russell's
sword fair.
eyeing the sword. Oh! Ah, okay.
An office.
No? Like a bureau?
Supervisor for- Yep, just supervise people doing paperwork. It's actually how I heard about Airedale.
That sounds really dull. No offense,
Yes.
but...
Oh no,
I'm
no,
bored.
it's why I'm taking a break.
Ah. Okay. How long are you with
See,
us before you got to go back?
As long as it lasts, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, I was having dinner with this lovely couple. Archsteward and his husband, we got to talking, and one of them mentioned they were the judge of a bake-off in this town recently. Seems someone in the bake-off got their hands on something interesting, so I came to investigate.
Oh yes, that would be the team that I was in, I suppose.
Oh, you were
what is
in
it
there,
that
huh?
you're interested in?
Seems somebody in your little bake-off team got their hands on some ancient spices from a nearby tomb. I suppose you'd know about that then.
Oh yes, and we used them in the bake-off competition. But yes, they were wonderful. Did wonders for the recipe.
Okay, yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm looking for. See, I'm working on some food. I got this idea in my head that maybe there's a good way to serve meat, make it kind of sweet and savory at the same time, like a real good celebration food. But
Ooh,
I
that
can't
sounds
quite get
delicious.
can't quite get the flavors down. So I figured Lord Zamaze's tomb here might have exactly what I'm looking for. But you need meat and you need spices. So with y'all showing up, and you seem to be pretty good in a fight, if you're telling the truth, we can divide and conquer. I go get the meat, y'all go check out this tomb that you've apparently been to, and y'all take whatever you want from the tomb as long as I get the spices. How's that sound?
What meat are you after?
Oh, I'm going go big or go home when you're trying out something new and trying to make the perfect recipe. So I'm thinking firecracking.
Oh, my.
Sorry. What? Wait, what?
Yeah,
what?
elemental plane of fire. They got these nasty beasts. It's like the ones you find in the ocean, except they swim in fire. It's a little spicy.
Would Tanwen be familiar with these at all? Since she has some knowledge of the planes.
Yeah. Roll me a history check.
Okay, history. Okay, that's only a +1 because Tanwen's not smart, but she ain't dumb. 5.
Yeah. I mean, sounds like a big squid. You've heard of krakens. Maybe they're made of fire.
Husband found a kraken in Bleakwash a little while ago. They don't seem like the sort of thing that one man on their own would be able to get meat from.
Oh, now I appreciate the concern, but if you'll follow me outside for a moment.
Okay.
I do love me demonstrations.
He goes out the window as well, I see.
Yep. I mean, yeah, somebody already broke it. Stand back. And he will, without flinching, cast Firestorm centered on himself.
Oh, wow.
Ah!
And just walk out without a single singe on anything.
That's impressive, but would that be of any use against a creature from the elemental plane of fire?
No. But if fire can't hurt me, what's a thing made of fire gonna do?
How
This is
did
true.
you do that?
Eat you?
I know the feeling.
Like,
I mean,
it could
of course
still
it
eat
will.
you, right?
Oh, I'm from all over. I travel the plains myself, look for fun things to do, find new foods, cook new things.
Well, it's
Well-
lovely to meet a fellow traveller.
I mean, out of character, this guy's stat block is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Of course. It's Guy Fieri, legally distinct.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
Very legally distinct.
how are we
Yeah.
to we don't even know who you are, really.
I'm a chef.
How are we to trust that this quest that you're proposing to us would be not completely suicidal?
Well, I don't expect y'all to handle the Kraken. I'm gonna do that myself, but, I figure a small tomb, ancient spice lord, shouldn't be too bad. But I understand your concern, and I was about to head out myself, and that's kind of what my food was for. So I think I can give y'all a bit of an assistance, even though I can't be there myself. Let's head back inside real quick.
Hey, can
Not
Tanwen
for the
actually
window
tell if
this
he's above board?
If you want, insight.
Okay, inside.
Could I
I built,
also make an insight check? Because I feel
Yeah.
Russell's feels slightly suspicious at the Firestormer.
Yeah, I've built Tanwen as a face rogue, so +6 to insight. And that means Rickle, because I rolled a natural 2. 8.
Oh, man.
Let me try.
Get the bad rolls out early.
I will roll my inside with my -2.
Okay.
+6 as well to insight. Let's see. Oh no, +5.
Wait. I
Five.
just realised. I
But
just realised. I'm going to actually use one of my class abilities I've not had a chance to use yet. I'm going to expend one of my psionic energy dice and add it to the roll,
okay.
because I can do that with something I'm proficient in.
Only on the failure, though, right?
Yep. Well, the thing is, it'll only cost me the dice if it increases it to a success, so I might as well try it.
Fair enough.
Okay, so that's bumps it up to an 11.
Okay.
Yeah, I got
What did everybody roll? 13?
11 for me.
I got a 5.
Okay, 13. It'll roll real low. This man seems kind of full of himself. You're not entirely sure if he is able to take down a Kraken single-handedly, but he certainly seems confident that he can. He doesn't seem to think that the tomb will be any problem.
Well, if you want to die,
I've seen this tomb before. I'm sure it's not going to be too much of a bother.
Right. So,
I guess the question is, why would we do this for you?
well, from what I understand, Lord Zamaze was a wealthy man. He had his own trinkets and toys. There's probably a lot of valuable stuff in there you can take. I ain't got any need of it.
Oh yeah, I heard he might have had some assistants who wore some fairly effective armor.
Oh,
I can
yeah.
use that. Improve my survivability. Won't want to get myself
Yeah.
killed and cut my holiday to an end.
Okay. Holiday to an end. Okay. So, I'm a bit of a talented chef, and there's magic in cooking, in my case, quite literally. And he will look at the meal he sat down for all of you, and because I can't really think of a in-canon way to explain it, I'm just going to say he's going to offer you all one piece of his meal, and you can choose between these effects.
Ooh.
Salty.
I cut down the overpowered ones. Like, there was one that gave you 10 HP per round, which is obviously meant for a higher level party, but...
Well, I'll take the pretzel. I like pretzels.
Salty pretzel.
I'm gonna take spicy.
What if it's a
Because
bitter pretzel?
It's gonna be absurd on a monk.
Then again, do I even need the AC?
I think I'm going to
Okay.
take bitter. I'll take the AC.
So,
Yeah, I'll take the AC as well.
Nah, it's one each. You've got to choose who
Okay.
gets what.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll take spicy if no one minds. The 10-foot movement bonus will be exceptional on a monk.
Oh yeah, that's
I'll
good of
take-
me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take sour then.
Spicy sausage goes to the bird. Sour lemonade goes to the tourist.
Ironically, I don't think birds can actually taste spice.
No, they
Which is the
can't.
entire
can't.
point.
Yeah.
Sophia, do you have a preference between AC or the hit point thing?
Do I really need 20 AC?
Yes. Yes, you do.
I mean,
You
if I
can
take
be
the AC,
right in
I go
front
to
of everything.
21. But as the paladin, you'd be the person that is probably going to be more in the battle.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
are you getting to
I'll
21
take
as a
the-
bard?
I'll take bitter.
Okay. One bitter grapefruit and a salty pretzel. Nope, that's a plate. There you go. Salty pretzel. So please note that you have these until the end of your next long rest.
Okay.
Sound like a
Oh,
rock
well,
golem.
So,
Being used.
Mr.
bottoms
Lord
up,
of
Mr.
Fire,
Willard.
one thing that I think you could potentially provide for me, I'd love to learn some of your recipes and be able to reproduce some of your amazing talents. Do you think that would be possible?
What do you think, Nick? Do you think that would be possible? Because this seems like pretty useful to pull out at any time.
It seems useful, yeah. It would probably be balance-wise. You could do one of these per long rest to a single person would be a reasonable benefit. You know, each
As
time.
like a reward for doing this quest is like
Yeah,
what
no,
she's
that-
like
that's
it.
what I
you learn
figured.
how to make one of these, and I would
Yeah.
say you could pick from those 4 each long rest, and one person gets that benefit on the party.
Okay, yeah. I'll be happy to share my recipes with you if you help me out.
That would be delightful. Yes.
Well, I'm just in it for the fun of adventure and any trinkets we find along the way.
Of course.
And
Maybe
Russell, I'm
some
sure I could cook you up a
experience.
nice meal on the way as well.
Nope, I'm good, thank you.
And these are incredibly
Do you-
filling.
do you-
It's like,
Do you mean you
What?
could cook Russell a meal, or do you mean you're cooking some chicken?
I would never cook a live creature.
No. Well,
Well, very few creatures stay alive when you cook them. I mean, personally, I think you're in the clear. I mean, it's not as if you're eating their souls. That's what people get really upset about.
there's a book at
Yes.
home in the Hielerman household that says to serve Aarakocra.
Oh no.
There's a bit of dust on it.
Look, as I often profess about dice, anything is edible if you try hard enough.
exactly.
Anything can become roughage.
It's going to be pretty rough if you're eating dice.
You know,
Well,
I thought,
I'm trying to eat this dice and it's not walking.
Let's
yeah, I
go.
actually
Small
thought
dice.
about drawing up a bucket of Kentucky Fried Russell.
No.
So, Lord Fire,
Yeah,
shall we meet you back here?
yeah, of course.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
be back here tomorrow, day after, or whenever. I'm gonna be in town for a while.
I do hope you have a pleasant experience with your firecracken, and yes, I'm sure we'll see you in good time.
Of course. And please note that you have these, because I may not remember them.
Yeah.
Already forgotten, sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just going to put down plus 10-foot movement speed.
Yeah.
Called mine the Salty Revive.
Yeah. Okay. So, I suppose y'all head out with Frida the guide on where to go.
So where exactly were we going, Frida?
It was just a little way to the north. We've got a road that goes right past it. It's on the way to the fort.
It's 50 foot now, Enfys. It's 50 foot.
60 feet is a lot of movement speed. God damn.
Yeah, it's going to be
Okay.
60 if I flurry of blows.
Oh, fuck. What
By the way, on the topic of eating waffles, what would an asmal taste like?
We shouldn't say that too close to the blacksmith.
All right, you all head out. It's a nice travel. It's not too long. There's a road. You get there in pretty good time. There's some light rain. The grass is pretty moist. I mean, the ground's kind of a little wet. The rocks are shiny, but nothing bad. Pretty pleasant. And then you arrive at the tomb.
What a lovely flight.
Frida, I've been thinking. I've seen that one book in your house, To Serve Man. It does seem to have a Plox Aarakocra on the front.
There are many ways to provide sustenance for a family. Yes.
There's just a slow head turn from Russell.
Well, I guess that's just considered a philosophical argument.
It's not a philosophical argument if you've got a book about cooking people, all right? That's not good.
I'm sure it's just a novelty, not meant to be used seriously.
One day, maybe I'll tell you a story that may explain the reasoning behind all of this, and maybe then you'll understand a bit better the history of the Hieloman clan.
Oh,
I'm okay, thanks.
on the way out,
Were you
the
short
Man of
of
Flames.
meals?
Go on, Blue.
Sorry, on the way out, the Man of Flames handed one of you, a bottle of spiced literal fire wine. Said, you'll need this to get into the tomb.
Okay, well, I mean, as the town vintner, I suppose I would take charge of that.
And as you've been here before, you are fully aware of the puzzle to get in.
Yes, you needed alcohol on the
Yep.
on the thing. So yeah,
Would,
she'll just immediately pour it into the
Of course.
whatever the thing is called.
Yeah, the trough.
Yeah.
So you all
Out
see
of
before you.
interest.
What?
Out of interest, do any of us know what fire wine is?
Given the man's whole fiery persona and how he's traveling, and he mentioned he was going to go to the fire plane to fight a fire kraken, it's probably wine enchanted with actual fire.
It's just cinnamon, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's just cinnamon. But he's just making fun of you.
Oh. That's Hollywood.
Yeah. Okay. So you all see before you a large clearing surrounded by various trees and shrubs. Towards the end of this cliff face with an ornate door built into its side. The door is large and made of some mix of stone and metal with elements of oak in it. The entire thing is weathered by time, and the once intricate carvings of the door now partially worn away. In front of the door is a wooden trough, and above the door is an inscription. It reads, Zimaze.
Eva will walk up to the trough and pour in some of the fire wine, or I guess she'll keep on pouring until the thing opens.
Yep. And as you're pouring it, free to roll me a perception check.
Ooh, okay. What is her perception? Yeah, 3. Yeah.
Can I assist?
If you want.
I refuse to assist. I'm keeping an eye on Frida instead. Just in case.
That's fair.
I like how Russell's trying to keep away from Frida.
I'm staying behind Elric for protection.
Oh, and that one.
Oh, no.
You got the
With
assist, so
advantage.
roll with advantage.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
Hey.
Much better.
So as you go to pour, you look up and you notice a familiar looking druid, the very druid that recently sabotaged your vineyard. And they look down at you, and they are like 100 feet up on the cliff at this point.
Oh,
And go
this
in
is a
this
friend of
grand
yours?
voice. Yeah.
I would like to dash up to them.
Up the cliff.
Could you go and
I can
take
fly.
a look?
Oh, fair enough.
And my movement speed is now 50 feet, so I can dash to 100. Hey,
Okay.
why are you staring at us?
You're with the dwarf.
The one that eats
Back
people.
away. This is
Honestly, I understand. Can I help?
this. They eat people?
Yeah, I know, right? I was weirded out by that as well.
While Russell's talking to this druid, can I try and study aim them?
If you want. They're kind of a little startled by Russell coming up, and it's pretty wet up there, and they accidentally sneeze and set off a thunder wave they had held and blow themselves off the cliff.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Oh no! Can I try to catch? No, I've used my movement.
And they fall to the ground and die.
What?
Hey,
Whoa,
that
no.
wasn't me, okay?
And suddenly, just this dwarf or this druid that you recognize as unnamed NPC just falls to the ground and dies.
Oh dear.
Oh my, that's
Russell, what did you
I think
do?
he's dead.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. They sneezed and set off like a thunder wave thing and then blasted themselves off at the top of the cliff.
Russell, did you gust of wind that poor...
No, I
Druid.
didn't. No, they sneezed and set off a thunder wave. I promise.
Can I start rifling through the druid's pockets?
What kind of druid has allergies anyway? Like, that's just absurd. You're running around in nature all the time. You're gonna be sneezing all the time.
Maybe they're allergic to Aarakocra.
Yeah, maybe they are allergic to birds. That would be strange for a druid.
Yeah, what kind of druid's
You
allergic to birds? Frida, good point, voice in my head. Sorry, Tanwen, I shouldn't have judged you about having a voice in your head. I've got one too.
Sorry. You can wipe
Tanwen-
through their pockets.
Cool. While Tanwen's doing this, she's quietly whispering in the corpses question marks here. Well, I'll see you at work, I guess.
should we
Roll
be
me an
looting that
investigation
druid?
check.
Are there any clues as to why this person was up there watching us?
Sorry, Blue, did you want me to roll anything?
Investigation. Yeah, you'd recognize that druid as the one that sabotaged your vineyard recently and swore revenge against you.
Russell, what were they doing? Trying to push a boulder down or something?
Well, they just said that they were
Russell
looking at
would-
you, and then I said that you ate people, and they were surprised. We were both surprised, really. I thought we were bonding, honestly. I thought we were getting along. I thought, maybe we could form a support group or something like that. And then the sneeze happened, and, well, they're dead.
You
Walter
would
was
have
about to
seen
get
a
a friend, and then the friend died.
You would have
That's
seen a
small, by
large
the way.
boulder up there next to them. That
I mean,
you
the-
could assume they were going to thunderwave a boulder off a cliff.
There was a boulder up there. They might have been trying to thunder wave it off, but yeah, they thunder waved themselves
Okay.
off.
Yeah.
That's a very proactive
wet.
strategy. I'm impressed.
Has
So
anyone
for-
got a shovel? Like, I feel like we should bury it. You know? No.
I'm afraid I don't. Maybe you'd like to just say some burial rites, and we could leave them to nature.
Yeah.
I have a spear. I could repurpose that into a shovel.
That could... Oh, I know what we could do. We could push the boulder on him.
Russell,
I mean,
you're the
it's
only
a
one
bit
that
messy.
could get up there. Like,
Yeah, I could go push
you-
it.
could you push a boulder?
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's
I'm
a
sure.
large boulder, and if you push it down, it may block off the cave.
I'm the best adventurer. Let's try it.
Wait, now hold on. That boulder looks pretty big.
I'm
They're
going.
You would
a
want to
druid.
block
I
off the
think we just leave
entrance.
them to nature. Let the animals take them into the forest or whatever the druids do when
No,
they.
it's okay, Frida. They need to be buried. I got this.
Oh no.
Okay, maybe the rest of us get inside first.
The door opens when you poured the alcohol in.
I don't know if it's gonna get inside.
We'll find another way out.
Silly person.
We'll starve to death.
Never even learnt their name.
Yeah. Okay, so Frida, you've been here before. you would remember that there's a fire trap in this hallway.
Yes, mind the traps.
Oh, want me to try and disarm it?
Sure. We didn't really disarm it the last time we came, but yeah, go for it.
All right.
Whereabouts
Okay.
is it?
You just walked over it.
Whereabouts is it?
Roll me an investigation check, see if you can see it.
Can she have advantage since
Yeah,
Frida is
you're pointing it out.
Yeah, it was over there somewhere.
Okay, I have like 1 in investigation, so this will be interesting. 9,
With advantage.
18.
Yeah. Okay. You can easily see in front of you there is a long board hidden under the pebbles that you can reasonably assume would set off the trap. It's right in front of you.
Okay, can I try and disarm it with my thieves' tools?
Yes.
Yep. Is this dexterity thieves' tools?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So what's Russell doing?
I'm pushing a boulder. Can I sell you on something? Now, let me know if you think this is okay. If it starts moving, can I use a bonus action to dash and move 100 feet? I try and like race the boulder down so that I can get in before it drops.
Sure. Also, that is you go to disarm the trap. You put your thieves' tools under the board, thinking maybe you can prop it up to where it won't get set off if someone walks over it, and you misstep, and you activate the trap.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Roll me a dex save.
It's just Tanwen.
I'm good at those. Well, not only am I good at those, but I'm fire resistant, assuming this is still a fire trap.
I mean, it was last time.
Oh no!
Can I at least roll up a 5?
Have you got inspiration?
Yeah, I've got inspiration from from the last quest.
Okay.
I think it carries over if you do an after action report from at the end of the quest, don't?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
The die roller hates you. It hates you today.
I'm
Okay.
putting
Good
my
rolls if you do
cards.
advantage.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, so you hear a click, and the statue at the end of the hallway lights up, and a spray of molten sugar coats you.
Oh no!
And you take
Oh no, not the sugar.
Sugar. Oh, sugar.
sugar. Do. I'm pulling these numbers off the
Sally got quite a coating
fire
last
trap.
time we were here.
That's
Holy
not
shit.
Right.
That's a lot of
Okay.
D10s. Or
It said 4010 on the trap page.
Wow.
yep, 4010's a deadly trap for that level.
But it's halved because
Uh,
you've got resistance, right?
Yep. So that halves to 15, right?
Yeah, it does. You are coated
Wow.
in molten sugar.
Oh my. Tanwen, here, let me help you with that. And I will cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
And Russell has knocked a boulder off a cliff, I would assume. Roll me a strength check.
Sure.
Yep.
I'm going to use the physical one because I've got a stone die now and I feel like that fits. It has been rolling badly though, so I fully expect to still be up there. Oh, 19 plus 2, 21 for a strength check.
Okay. Yeah, so the cliff's kind of wet. That's probably why the druid completely pushed himself off. So the boulder, you give it a good shove, and it starts to move
Great.
and roll
Can
off
I
the cliff.
can I race it down?
You can.
Yeah, I will use a key point to activate Step of the Wind, which lets me bonus action dash.
Okay, and you manage to race in to the to the tomb just before the boulder crashes down behind you. With a
Okay,
loud-
everyone, what's going? Oh my god, what happened to you, Tanwen?
Mind out. Let's
What?
Don't go too far.
like
Tanwen,
that
you get
scene in
10,
Community
10 HP
where-
back.
Comes back with a
Oh,
pizza
yeah.
and there's fire and blood everywhere.
it's not fire, it's molten sugar. Tanwen is kind of a sugar statue right now.
I'm in a bit of a sticky situation, you see.
Oh, Tanwen, you smell delicious.
That looks like it. Frida!
You know, I do.
That looks like it really, really
Wait.
hurts. How are you able to make puns?
Well, I can actually. Well, let's just say my working environment can be a bit hellish. So you learn to find the humor in everything.
I can relate to that. As I change Elric's voice again.
And you are all inside a freshly sealed by a boulder tomb, thanks to the monk.
Well, I guess we're going to die here. Oh,
I did it! I
Rustle in
buried.
this eye is a boulder.
don't jump there, Russell.
I do hope that we find another way out then. Although I suppose, Russell, you're able to push that boulder anyway, aren't you? So, Tanwen, do you think that that trap is now done? Or will it go again if we step forwards more?
Well, you said you set it off the last time you were here, so perhaps it resets. I don't know. DM,
Roll
What
me
if
an
we just jump off of it?
what do you want me to roll? Sorry, Blue.
insight.
Insight.
Don't worry about it, Frida. There's got to be another way out. All dungeons have two ways out. Usually the second way out is right near, like, the biggest boss or something, but you didn't see it before, but now you can get out really easily.
Yes.
Nice.
Natural 20
Yeah.
for 26.
Yeah, this is a pretty similar setup to a fire trap that might be used on new recruits in your office, let's say. These take a while to reset.
Oh yes. We sometimes use these to prank the new hires. They take a while to reset, so it should be fine for now.
Okay, let's not dilly-dally then. Maybe
you
lead the
see
way in case
doors.
there's more of these fiery traps.
Yeah.
I'll be
think
right
I'll
behind you. I
do it.
just need to say a few words, and I'll say a few words for the dead. Okay, coming.
Tanwen's just going to sort of approach in a zigzag and keep an eye out for traps.
You don't see any.
Okay.
That is a statue.
Okay. Well, I see a couple of doors. Anyone got any preferences to which way we're going?
I think they lead to the same
Wait,
place.
are the doors open? Because we can
Yeah, they're open.
see into the next room. Okay. Yeah,
I'm going
okay.
to fly through.
Hi, Tanwen.
I do
Hello,
not trust the floor.
sarcophagus.
Oh yes, this is the tomb of the Lord.
It
Is that a
looks like
kitchen over there?
a very nice kitchen. Something that you would
Hey.
assume that someone of Lord Zamaze's reputation would, have. Only
Yes,
the
a
finest
question,
stuff
by
at
the
a time.
way.
Yeah, sure.
Would Tanwen recognise the person this corpse belongs to at all, in a professional capacity?
Don't think Lord Zamaze was a bad enough person to wind up in hell. Given
Well,
what happened.
what's that got to do with anything? Voice in my head.
Fair enough. You wouldn't recognize them.
Hey, you know the thing I said, Frida, earlier about there's always a second way out? Yeah.
Seemed to be somewhat of a sealed room. I suppose we should have a look around. I'm not sure if there's going to be too much of value left in here. We got the spices, and I believe Parfait got a special spoon or something when we were here before. But
Well, I think the key to teamwork is good communication. I can bring two of you into the voice chat, but one of you'll have to be left out.
Into the what? Oh,
Into
leave
the
me
what?
out. Please, me, and I'll put up a wing. Leave me out.
Okay then. Tanwen's sort of gestures towards Frida and
Elric.
Eldric.
Elric
Yeah,
comes
nice.
on over.
Yep, and you can now communicate with the three of us. Can now communicate telepathically.
And Frida would remember this, that they all attempted to, and failed, put the lid back on the coffin.
That wouldn't
Off
do.
the coffin when we went in there. It's so long ago. We forgot.
Yeah.
We okay. Russell, I suppose this is probably a religious thing for you as well, to put the deads to right.
Oh yeah, you
Isn't
gotta bury a guy. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Elric, do you want to grab the other end of this and we'll lift it in?
I can do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
He'll grab the other end.
Somebody roll me a strength check at advantage.
Elric, what's your strength modifier?
Boy. It is +3.
Yours is better than mine. Go for it.
Okay. Strength modifier or 7 points in the strength?
Strength.
Yeah, strength check.
Yeah, strength check.
I do believe that is 11, even with no wait, was that an advantage? No, it wasn't. God damn it.
What did you roll?
I rolled an 11, but I forgot to include the advantage. That's a 21 of the advantage.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So the advantage rolls are going great.
Yeah. You and Russell, you grab one end of the coffin lid each, you flex a bit, and yeah, you manage to put it back on.
Wonderful teamwork.
Another successful Russell burial.
Tanwen, mind your hair.
Well, don't worry. It'll grow back. I used to make ropes sometimes, you know.
Oh.
Huh.
Okay. So, if anyone would like to give me an investigation check and see if you can find the other way out of here.
Could I do a
yeah,
perception
one-
check to have a
I
look
will-
around? Actually, I'd be bad
I
at
don't
that.
have to my wisdom score.
investigation check.
Perception, whatever.
I'm good at perception.
What does a 19 get me?
A 19 gets you. This is a fantastic kitchen. Like, despite the age, yeah, everything's kind of worn down. The burners on the wood-fired stoves have seen some use, but one directly north of you, the burners don't seem to have ever been used at all.
Frida, try to use that stove real quick. The one directly north of me.
Yeah, what is this here?
That's a rubber duck.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Frida will tentatively, check out the hobs and turn some knobs and whatnot.
And as you do, you hear a loud click and some grinding stone as things move out of the way
Oh, wow.
and a door opens.
I could do with a moving hob. That would be very handy in the house.
Well, you know, I actually assumed that our Aarakocra friend here could help. As you know, some of the best cooking equipment are Rustle hobs.
I am not getting in the oven near Frida.
So what's behind here? Is it just a hole in the wall?
Yeah, you see a nice looking hallway.
Wow.
Oh.
Russell, get in the
It
hole.
opens up.
Do I see any traps?
It's way too small for traps. Into
It
a
appears way too small for traps.
Well, that doesn't
Yeah.
make any sense. If I was putting traps down, I'd put them in the small place.
Real quick, what would be the morality of taking this rubber duck?
Belongs to a
that's a good
long dead
question.
person. We took stuff from this tomb before.
Yeah, Tanwen picks up the duck and says, "Well, what do you think, Mr. Duck? Do you mind going?"
quack quack.
"No, I don't mind going anywhere." Quack, quack. "Yes, I think you're in the clear."
Out of
Yes.
take the rubber duck. A new gift for the grandkids.
There you go. You enter
what's this
into a
book?
large room. In contrast to the weathered and almost ruined tomb outside, the place looks almost pristine. The floor is made of some kind of hard rough material, clearly able to stand the test of time. The walls, covered in various colorful murals depicting different foods and spices, and Lord Zamaze. The largest mural depicts a pot of some kind of soup, being thoroughly enjoyed by Zamaze and several unknown figures around him. The various columns around the room each glow with a warm light. In the center of the room is a statue of Zamaze in full regalia. Attached to the statue is a stone carving of a book. The larger statue sits near the back of the room, some kind of arcane circle on the floor in front of it, with a plaque with some writing. Would you like to
Okay,
see what
what-
the book says?
Yes.
Okay. You don't need an investigation check. It's not hidden. The book says, stand in the circle and speak one word. No more, no less, make sure is heard. You have but one chance to get it right. Speak incorrect, and you may not be all right.
Oh,
Did they just rhyme? Did they rhyme all right and right? That feels very contrived.
It's kind of cheating, but I've seen worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I dropped my dice.
Can we get a copy of that written down?
Of course.
Yeah.
I will.
Would Tanwen, by the way, recognise any of the figures in the carvings apart from the Lord himself?
Roll me a history check.
Okay. L'histoire. Out of interest, does anyone have a better than a +1 for history?
Nope.
Okay, guess I'm rolling it then. 3.
Oops.
Oops, daisy. That's Lord Zamaze and maybe some friends he had over for lunch one day.
Okay. Well, let's look for some clues then.
There is a very visible carving of a plaque. There's a very visible plaque at the base of the statue. And
Okay, what?
Roll me an insight check real quick.
Okay, insight. I'm good at insight. And Grace at
Indeed.
insight.
Totally.
The road is clearly butterscotch.
That's
Okay,
good enough.
Okay, cool.
That's good enough. Yeah, so the way the poem was written, you can only say one word while you're standing in that circle, and if it's the wrong word, something bad's gonna happen.
Okay.
Are these carvings in stone?
Yeah.
Would I be able
Stone
to use
cunning?
my stone cunning to do some historyness?
What's happening?
Sure, explain to me how you're doing that, because I don't exactly remember what stone cunning does.
So stone cunning basically just gives me expertise on history rolls. If
Okay.
the history check is relating to something involving stone.
Yeah, all right. Roll me a history check.
Okay. See, I'd normally have nothing in history, but this gives me 4. Oh shit! All right. Wow.
Damn.
That's a 9.
Screw it, I'm going to use my inspiration. I
Okay.
feel like this is a good time for inspiration. All right, 17. That's better.
Yeah. Okay. You've heard some things about some carvings that were done for Lord Zamaze. They were ordered to depict Zamaze and his friends and family in eating one of Zamaze's favorite foods for one of his last meals as his health was failing.
Ooh.
The people around him are his brother and sister and his assistants.
Okay. Is there any way to tell what they're eating?
Yes,
this-
it looks like a big pot of soup.
So do you think soup might be the answer then?
There,
Could be, I suppose, but it could be a specific kind of soup.
Blue.
yeah,
You said that was a plaque, right?
yeah. There is an inscription at the base of the statue.
Elric is going to read that.
Okay. And you see this, the thing that binds us all together, no matter the mood, no matter the weather, it can help restore vigor and zeal. What we all share is a good blank.
Meal.
I think I know the answer. I think it's soup.
Would Russell like to try and say soup?
No, he's not.
I think it's stew.
He's a good deal wiser than.
Well, if anyone wants to try
I
their
think it
luck.
might be meal, because, you know, what with
Yeah.
the rhyme and all that.
Yeah, Tanwen's going to stand in the circle and say, meal?
And with that,
You die.
statue dissolves into powder harmlessly.
What kind of powder?
You did it, Tanwen!
It's
High five!
brown sugar.
Yeah.
I put up a whole wing.
Indeed.
Brown sugar?
Tanwen awkwardly fist bumps you.
I'm kind of disappointed it wasn't soup, but yeah, this makes sense.
Oh, I guess that makes your blood boil, eh?
No.
Does anyone want to collect that brown sugar?
Shall we just head on?
Is there anything else of interest in the room?
No, there isn't. It's just the glowing tiles.
I would like to
Okay.
check for traps as I'm walking down this corridor.
Okay. Russell, what's your passive perception?
It is 15.
Yeah, you notice that a little bit ahead, under the rug, there's a break in the tiles, like it might open up if someone steps on it.
I put out a
do
wing in front of everyone like, no, stop. Trap, probably, crack, bad, there, look, there, you see it? Don't step there.
Allow me. I'll see if I can fix it.
Specifically in
Can I
this
try? Can I try and disarm the trap?
Yeah, you can try.
A thief's tools with dexterity.
Yes.
Getting icon. Oh, no.
You know, it's a good thing that Elric is not the one in the lead for when we're walking through the hallway.
16.
I have a passive perception of 8.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. You find the trigger mechanism and you break it. You're reasonably certain that this is now safe to walk on.
Okay.
you get it?
I've got this tiny thread. Yep, I think this tiny thread was all that was allowing it to work. Want it as a souvenir?
No, absolutely not. Thank you.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, no, I'm not getting near that. Not while Frida's in the
Okay,
room.
sorry.
She's
just,
got
for
gleam in her eyes.
just for clarification, the pot is empty. I just couldn't find one that didn't have boiling oil in it.
And we mean empty for now.
Yeah, empty for now.
Don't
Honestly,
you dare.
Russell, you've got to let this go. I would never cook a living creature, and I would never kill something purely for the idea of cooking it. That's just not how it works.
Elric, you're a paladin, right? Can I, issue,
Yes.
a last will and testament to you? It's not very long. If I die, she's not allowed anywhere near me, and I point a wing towards Frida.
If you
Russell,
don't want
I
to be
think you need
cooked
an
unto death, I won't cook you. It's fine.
Russell, I think you need an attorney for that. I might be able to hook you up.
Oh, that'd be great. Yeah. Do you know any good lawyers?
Oh yes, in fact, my work deals with quite a lot of them.
Oh,
Oh, no.
great. Yeah, I'm always happy to make a good deal.
Oh no!
No.
I love Tanwen so much.
Yeah, Tanwen's fun.
Well, I don't know if I want to work while I'm on my holiday, but how about we make a deal?
Uh-huh.
No.
You owe my boss a favor, and Frida will not be able to touch you post-mortem.
I mean, you wouldn't do me wrong, right? We're friends, yeah?
I've got to do a short break. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Wait, I've just
Tanwen
realised I got
looks
plus
like-
5 to insight. He's probably not doing this. I keep forgetting. Russell has high wisdom.
Do you want to roll insight versus my deception roll?
Let's do it. That sounds good. I'll roll
Will
it
y'all
in.
handle that?
Albert.
I'll be right back. Wireless
Sure,
headphones, though, I can still hear everything.
So
So
let's
real
do-
quick, while seeing this pot, I was just thinking about deep fried waffle.
Oh no.
Okay, 13.
So it's plus 5, so let's roll it. 22.
Oh yeah, Tanwen.
Save 5 dice.
As soon as you say you're my friend, Tanwen suddenly looks quite conflicted. You sort of realise her smirk was a little evil before that.
Huh.
Russell, we've known each other for a long time.
Stand
I-
next to Elle.
You went to school with my kids. You know I would never do anything untoward towards you. If you don't want to be cooked upon your death, I won't do that to you.
Is that like an opt-in thing or an opt-out thing? Like, do I have to explicitly say I don't want to be cooked? Is your default position that you're going to cook people when they die?
Only if it's absolutely necessary. Look, there was a situation a long time ago, back when Aegis and I first met in the clan in the mountains, where there was a a cave in, and we were trapped for days, weeks, maybe, I forget. And we had to do whatever we had to survive, and some people didn't, and they offered up their corpses to aid our survival until we could get free, and
What the fuck
eventually
did you do
we
for
did,
you?
but we had to
What the fuck did you
we
do
had to
for you?
make do with what resources we had available to us, and there's no shame in that. You do what you have to survive, but I would never go out of my way to desecrate the corpses of unwilling creatures. Sentient, sapient or not, they're all the same to me, whether it's a pet or a monster or a friend. Everyone deserves the same treatment.
Russell's looking at you, his beak open, for like 4 or 5 seconds, and then he just snapped to Eldric and goes, Eldric, please tell me you're normal.
Well, I have grandkids and I just want to make them happy. Is that normal?
Yeah, that's normal. That's great. Honestly, that's
Just
you're
like
the
Frida.
most normal person I've met.
You've got the same deal as Frida.
Eldric, I think
I don't actually
we're going
have
to be the
grandkids.
best of friends. It's going to be great. You and me, Eldric. And then he's
Well,
going to whisper,
if
in,
you're okay.
please help me.
If you're ever concerned, the deal is still open, you know.
Boy, Russell.
I am back, and that was an exchange. Right.
You know, Eldric,
Oh.
I have to ask: is it easy to keep your vows as a paladin when you've got grandkids? It must keep you from being with them a lot.
Oh yeah, it must be
they-
hard to keep the vow of peace.
They have gotten old enough where they have been able to, be on there. And besides, they are grandkids, so, they have their mother and father, my son.
Oh, so you never felt, tempted to defy your oath for their sake?
I mean, I've never really had anything to defy it for. After all, my oath is that of the Aetos. As long as I'm not trying to raise the dead or allow such things to happen.
Oh yes, I'm fundamentally against souls being plucked from the afterlife. A nasty business, that. Out of interest,
Hey.
what's this?
Yeah.
On that subject,
once-
how do you pluck a soul from the afterlife, Tanwen?
Oh well, as I said, I'm fundamentally against it.
Right, but that sounds like you know how to do it, yeah?
Well, question, would Tanwen know how to pluck it? Well, I guess she would, actually.
Probably.
Given who your boss is, I'd say yes.
Well,
Which he shared
not
some photo.
well, it's not exactly information you can give away freely either way.
Okay. What if I made a deal for it?
Oh my god.
Ah,
Yes? What do you have in mind?
Tell me how to bring someone back. Snatch their soul from the afterlife.
Russell, what are you planning?
And I'll give you mine.
Russell,
Oh.
what are you planning? Who are you talking about?
Tanwen's going to look Rustle up and down and try and sort of gauge what his thinking is here. Don't know if you want to roll on a post check of some sort, Nick.
Sure. He's not particularly trying to hide anything. Honestly, I'm happy you just succeeding if you want. Like, he's thinking he wants Imp back. And it's his
Huh?
job as one of Airedale's local priests to care for the flock.
Well, would this be about this young imp person?
Yeah, you heard of them, yeah?
Oh yes. Tattle seems to have given me the cold shoulder when I brought them up. Tanwen look very noticeably looks to the side as she says this.
Yeah, she's not taking it well.
Well,
So I really
your
must
soul, you
advise
say?
against this. Ashmedai has been attempting to make several untoward deals for Imp's soul and Aegis's soul. I really don't think this is a good idea.
well, do I look like Ashmedai to you? Actually, don't answer that. But I don't look any more like Ashmedai than a tiefling, okay?
Do you
Okay.
know? Do you know how to get them back?
I can certainly tell you some things.
Do you know how to get them back?
Hey, Nick, would Tanwen know how to get them back?
I think probably, honestly. Like, it's not an impossible thing, and it's probably happened once or twice, and it's probably like one of those common office stories.
Well, it's happened before, yes.
Alright then. Shake on it?
Alright. You have yourself a deal? And
As
she
you
offers
both
a hand
say
out.
that, as you both say that, you feel a strong pull from your soul. Like, so your soul is just like pulling you through towards this door, as if something is calling to both of you.
Huh. That's weird.
Feel
yeah.
like I need to go through this door. Hold on, everyone. I'll be right back. I will finish shaking on it first, but
Same.
All right.
we're just gonna be right back, okay?
Eldrick, what's happening?
I don't know.
Oh, and
But
we're
I
not
get the
making out
feeling
before you say anything. All right, let's go.
Do you perceive any traps ahead, Boyle?
Yeah, that's a good
Hannibal
question.
breaks out to a laugh.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Your passive perception beats all the traps, Nick.
I mean, monks, their wisdom's their second stat.
See, what's coming up is one of those fun things that I didn't plan for, but sometimes the dice just know what's going to happen.
I guess Frida's going to go to the door so she can at least look down the corridor.
This room smells incredibly strong of alcohol. Like,
Oh, wow.
this room is full of spices, but
Smells
the
so
alcohol
much-
is completely overpowering.
smells so much of alcohol. What can I tell, like, what kind, or is it like so strong that it's like overpowering my nose a bit, and it's just like, oh, it's like stinging.
It is completely overpowering, but Tanwen would know. That pulling
Tanwen-
feeling in both of your souls is
Whoa.
leading you to this barrel.
It hurts, but I kind of want to. Just gonna.
Eldrick, I've
Okay.
lost sight of them. Should we
both-
follow? I
Oh
don't know.
boy. Good question.
Tanwen, you don't even need to roll for this. You'd know what this is. And I just rolled on an alcohol table to determine what I'd put in this room, and this just so happened to come up. Infernal
Okay.
Absinthe. Dangerous stuff. Functionally, a deal with the devil in a bottle. Infernal Absinthe can produce visions in some, nightmares for others. Most people just pass out. If you drink enough of it, you might be in for a terrifying result. The keg smells strongly of sulfur and licorice, and there's a deep red stain near the cork.
Incredible. I haven't seen any of this since an office party several centuries ago.
Yeah,
Is
this
it
is
good?
old stuff.
Well, I wouldn't say good per se. By definition,
like-
it's evil.
Is it drinkable?
Maybe we should go.
Oh, it's
I
absolutely
think you're
drinkable.
right.
If you want to make a deal with the devil, of course.
It is an
Well-
old-fashioned way of sealing a pact.
Are you familiar with how some criminal organizations will seal membership by having both parties drink a shot? Well,
Yeah.
this is basically the infernal version.
Hey, look, Tanwen. This is gonna sound kind of racist, but are you working for the devil?
I told you, I'm on holiday.
Right.
But she's smirking when she says this.
Yeah, I figured.
She's being very clear.
I kind of figured. All right. Well, bottoms up, huh?
You'll find 2 shot glasses on the shelf nearby. Tan would know to
Cheers.
seal the deal. You both have to drink at the same time.
Well, on 3 perhaps? She says, pouring a glass out each.
Okay. To souls.
To a deal well struck. 1, 2, 3.
You both drink, and it burns your soul. It's kind of unpleasant, but there's no actual damage being done to your soul. But for a moment, you see ethereal red change holding you two together, which then vanish. You get the feeling a pact has been struck.
Okay. Well, I
I
don't.
feel like Frida and Eldric come through the door just as you two drink, and which like, oh no.
Yeah,
Frida.
I'm working on a job. It's bad form, but
We were just having a drink. See? Told you we weren't making out. Russell very much looks like he's hiding something.
Well, Russell, I suppose we don't have to worry about what's going to happen to your body after you die then.
I'm sure
Damn.
I'll be fine. I'm the best.
well, I believe I owe you some information.
So,
Yeah.
with my passive insight of 8, can I tell if anyone is lying with 8 insight?
For the mechanics of that, Brie, I can handle that. There'll be an opportunity soon for me to do that. But yeah, I'll handle that mechanically.
Like, Nick, I showed you that alcohol table a while back, and I was just rolling to put some barrels in here, and it just happened to hit the Infernal Absinthe.
It's perfect. It's perfect timing.
I know.
Yeah.
The dice
For
know.
what it's worth, Tanwen's rolled a 15 against your passive perception of 8.
Oh, I'll try a deception. So I've got +2 on that. 21.
Adam gets these two friends having a nice drink.
And
Hey, you good at this?
in your head, Tanwen, for a minute, you hear, in the voice of your boss, nice job.
Do Eldric and Frida hear this as well because they're also in Tanwen's head?
Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, that is a good
no,
question.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, you'd hear
Nah.
it.
Oh no.
Adam just
And the
looks
only person who
around.
doesn't know is Russell. Because he's not
mean-
in it.
Russell.
I mean, he knows.
I mean, I
but-
think Russell's pretty sure what he knows what he did right now.
Russell, do share this information when you learn it. I may need it, well, for my husband, but maybe also for you in future.
Oh, don't worry.
I,
Nothing can contain me.
Well, I do hope this does not impact our friendship. I do try to separate the personal and the professional, you know.
Oh yeah, don't worry. So do I. Apart from when I'm burying friends. I do that too often.
Tanwen looks a little guilty.
I would like to ask but one question, if I may.
Go on.
Have you ever tried to take away someone's hope before?
Take away someone's what, sorry?
Hope. You said hope.
Hope.
Someone's hope? No.
Yes. Alright.
It's a bit abstract for me.
Eldric, you'd notice this one too, because, sometimes the dice are funny and they just roll stuff. The keg, right here,
Oh.
it's just giving off this, Ignova aura. You can't quite place it.
Alec is gonna suck it out, because, that sounds tasty.
Yeah. You'd probably have had this once or twice at some kind of Ignova celebration. So you don't need a roll. Ignova's Light Ale. A pale ale brewed by the clerics at the Temple of Ignova. Rumored to grant minor boons to followers of Ignova, which the temple will neither confirm nor deny. This keg smells smoky, like it had recently been on fire, and you can see small specks of light leaking out from the cork.
Ho, ho, ho. How did they get this, I wonder?
What is it?
Oh, it is, a brew we normally have at celebrations of Ignova. It's something the Salt makes at times.
Oh, nice.
You
I'm
said
a
it's
follower
light
of
Ignova?
Petrichor. We mostly just drink water.
Yeah, Ignova's Light Ale.
It's called Ignova's Light Ale.
Ah, nice. That's the tree one, right? Yeah, no, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it gets muddled up at the little altar we've got.
Is there any mugs in the room?
Oh yeah, no, let's play. This is the storage room. It looks like from everything around.
Elric is gonna get a mug of this and just drink it.
All right. Congratulations. You can add 1d4 radiant damage to your attacks.
Oh, even more radiant damage? Don't mind if I do.
Oh, nice.
I had no idea this was gonna be a Nova person here. Okay, you know what? The dice are just they know what's gonna happen.
Is this by chance a wine rack?
No, that is a bookshelf.
Okay. Is there a wine rack or any like wine stored in here?
Probably some of these would be crates of wine. Yeah, I'd say.
I guess whilst Frida is trying to ignore whatever is going on with Rustle and Tanwen, she'll just kind of make herself busy looking through what else is stored in this room.
All right. You find a bunch of high quality spices and a big old bag of spice that says for soup.
For me?
Oh yes, definitely.
Hey, soup your family, officer.
Well, there was the mural of the soup at the entrance. Maybe this will be useful somewhere else in this tomb. It's interesting how deep this all goes and how intricate it all is. What do you think it's all for?
I don't know, but before we came this way, there was another like big mural, wasn't there, in the room we came from? One with the big cauldron?
The room you just there was not a mural in the cauldron, but there was another plaque on the wall.
Yeah,
that's
we
it.
didn't
And-
really look into that room too much. Maybe we should head back?
Yes. Also, Tanwen is currently standing next to the third keg of cider, which if anyone wants to figure out what it is, they can roll me a check, but nobody gets any benefit for this one.
What's the check you want?
I'd say Arcana in this case.
Do I have Arcana? I don't. If anyone has better than a +1 to Arcana.
Sir.
Let me sec. I have a +1.
We are not an int-based crew, are we?
No. Hence everything that's been happening, I think.
I mean, I have 6 wisdom.
Okay, I'll roll then. 12?
Okay, that's good enough to get at least this. The overpowering smell of alcohol is coming entirely from this one barrel. It is incredibly strong.
Well, whatever this is, it seems incredibly strong. Dwarven, maybe?
There are small sparkles of just coming out of the cork.
Oh,
Maybe we just
Pretty.
take note of that one, and if we find a need for it, maybe we can come back.
Tanwen?
let's do that.
It's good to know what's in this room, at least. Yes.
Should we check out that plaque?
Yeah, let's go back.
New.
Neum.
Tassel just sort of stands still and gets pulled slowly behind Rustle.
In the wake.
Just those infernal chains.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Elric is going to try to think of the logistics to bring this keg with him.
What's your strength? Because that is a full-on giant keg of alcohol.
It is 17.
Yeah, I'd say you could probably manage that.
Yeah, he just carries it with him.
Yep, just on one shoulder. Okay. So, Bree, I noticed you were looking at that bag on the corner or on the counter.
Yeah, the blue one.
All right. Yeah, I couldn't address it because of the cannibalism and all the fun roleplay. There is a
Cannibalism
note
is
next
funny.
to it. Would you like to check the bag or the plaque first?
I'll check the bag since it's got a note. Looks like a lunchbox.
Yep. This bag is labeled bag of colding.
Well,
This small
this seems
unassuming
pretty
bag
cool.
is made of a light blue leather with metallic striping running across the center. The handle is attached to the bag via 4 metal hooks, and there is a clasp on the front holding the bag shut. There are 3 metal stripes running across the front of the bag. The bag is lightly cold to the touch. The back of the bag in metallic lettering says ZIM. Would you like to open
This
the
must
bag?
have... Yes.
Because that went so well last time I asked that, didn't it?
Mm.
Okay.
Did
Inside
the Lord
the bag.
have a lunchbox?
Can I check it just to make... can I check it with thieves' tools to make sure it's not a trap of some sort?
Oh, go ahead.
I suppose I should be at least somewhat cautious, but I imagine Tanwen's feeling a bit, arrogant because she's just managed to seal a deal.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
No traps. It looks clean. Like the bag looks pristine.
Okay, let's see
Yeah.
what we've got here then.
You open the bag, and you want to roll me an Arcana check?
With a whole
Yeah.
+1, certainly.
Yeah. Definitely.
18.
Oh. Yeah, this is pretty similar to a bag of holding, and the note next to it says, "This bag will preserve the food for the trials ahead."
Well, that's interesting. It looks like we've got a bag of holding that will specifically preserve food for the trials ahead.
Oh, that'll be helpful.
Is there any food in here?
Well, there's a large pot in the middle. Maybe we're supposed to cook something.
Frida will start looking through the cupboards. It looks like there's something at the sink here.
Yeah,
Maybe we could look at the plaque.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the plaque.
Okay. The plaque says, "Hello, and welcome to the main part of my tour. If you're reading this, then you have no doubt come for my treasures. I am long since past and have no need for them, so you are welcome to take them. But indulge an old ghost if you will. In this dungeon, I've set up several challenges and a few hidden treasures, the goal of which is to teach you how to cook the stew I so enjoyed during life. Should you succeed in this challenge, I have no doubt you'll find whatever it is you came here for. Be warned, as there are traps and potentially dangerous beasts. But like any good meal, sharing this with the ones you care about should make for a fun time. If you have any questions, my elf assistants should be able to answer them. A foolish old ghost, Lord Zamaze."
Has anyone seen any elves?
I haven't.
I have not.
Interesting.
Not since we left town, anyway.
Maybe it's in one of these rooms.
And under that is a recipe. Fresh veggies from the garden, peeled and diced. Spices from the storerooms. Get the right ones. Mushrooms from the shroomery, diced and lightly roasted. Chopped dry aged meat from the larder. Pick your favorites. Broth from the soupery, warm chicken stock. Prepare the ingredients with love and your own personal touches, and pour into the giant pot. Let simmer overnight and enjoy.
Well, we know what the spices are. We don't know what the right ones are, though. But we know
Yes,
where they are.
I got the soup spices, but I suppose we should be looking for stew spices.
Also, mechanically, that is a half-capacity bag of holding that basically gentle reposes everything inside it to keep food fresh.
That's
cool.
neat.
That's cool. Yeah.
So what is this thing Frida was looking at?
Okay, that's got a little note on it. It says, "Glutton's syrup. May this help your appetite."
Oh, this could be
Pour
handy.
it on some... Yeah, roll me an Arcana check. Or, you know what? I don't know if there's any way to know. So let's just say there's a note. Pour this on any non-magical substance weighing 10 pounds or less, and it becomes edible.
This would be very handy.
I don't
Tanwen
think
takes
Frida
a
should
step
have that.
back.
Frida pockets it. Probably doesn't even tell the others what it was.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right. And as you look around... Sorry.
I mean, to be fair, we're already edible, so...
Oh, what's this? There's a little,
Oh, yeah.
like a
You
little
have
vial
found-
or something.
Oh, yeah. You found that. See, that's like why I like drawing shit in the map. You can use an actual perception check or just notice it. This looks like a healing potion, except there are little flecks of spices, or maybe sugar inside it.
Huh. Neat.
Sweet.
All right.
Keep hold of that.
And the four doors around you, or all the doors around you, have plaques above them. Dining room, shroomery and dry storage, larder, soupery and garden, and main course.
Okay, so if we just come from the Superior Garden one.
No, you just came from the entrance.
Okay.
Should we try that
I can only see
garden?
3 doors.
Sorry.
1, 2, 3. Is there supposed to be a
there's-
door up here?
On there.
Yeah, that's the dining room, but
Oh, okay.
door's locked.
I
Well, then there
Um,
were more doors out that way as well.
see. Before we go anywhere else, like Frida would like look through all the cupboards and whatnot here, see if there's anything of note.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Which door said
Sure.
Shroomery and Garden?
The same door you went. Shroomery and dry storage. My bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you just find a bunch of cooking utensils.
Okay, fair enough.
Did any of the signs say Garden?
Yes. Soupery and garden over here.
Super. That's right.
Shroomery and dry storage.
Mm-hmm.
Larder.
Larder,
Dining room.
dining room.
Main course.
Okay. Do we try the garden? Because we already know where the spices are.
So, sorry, could Frida actually take the cooking utensils and keep them as the tool cooking utensils?
Yeah. I mean, this is all high quality stuff, but really well preserved. Absolutely. Oh. Yeah, that's right. What's Russell's passive perception again?
15.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you would have noticed something in the dry storage room.
Ooh. I'm going back to dry storage. I must know.
Yeah. Over here. Looks like there's a faint outline of a door in the brickwork.
Hey, I think there might be a fake door here. If only Hayes was here.
Have you tried pushing it open?
Oh, yeah, I should try that. I'm going to try pushing it open.
Oh,
It's
me
just-
just turn check.
Like, Hayes loves doors. Okay, strength check. Let's go. Oop, not a D4, Nick. 20. That'll be
You're
plus 4
gonna have to be
on
more
that.
specific. Which case,
Oh,
you
9.
have in mind?
Not
9
enough.
in total. No, not plus 4.
Hey,
Plus 2,
can I
7,
try?
even worse.
Can I try and pick the
Dexterity
lock
it
with a? Can I try and pick the lock with thieves' tools?
Yeah, sure.
I should learn how to use thieves' tools.
Hey, they're very fun to use. You know, I was using them as a, it's just a hobby thing before I came to the material plane.
Yeah, maybe next time I'm like, I've got some time that I
That
I'm not
fails.
using.
Yeah, I thought it would. Wait. I have this ability still.
You do.
That's now a 10, but I'm assuming that still fails.
Yeah, that fails for now. Come back and try again later. Or get somebody else to try.
Yeah.
Hey, where'd Grandpa go?
Oh well. Mechanic, I get to keep the dice.
oh, I think we left him behind. Sorry.
Because he'd be able to
And the-
push that down in an instant.
There's one down. I'm just carrying this cask.
There's a secret door.
around. Oh, okay. Aldoga's gonna put the cask down and then go over to the door and just, I guess, try to push it down.
Oh yeah, here, try this.
Yeah.
And I hand you a crowbar, which I've only just remembered I have.
Oh yeah, that'll help.
You know, Nick, Russell having the passive perception to notice all the fun hidden things kind of takes a bit of the fun out of it. But, you know, it's good for you guys.
I haven't even got the highest passive perception in Nordmark either.
No.
Welcome.
I think that... Yeah.
Vanston is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the crowbar, that's strength check with advantage, right?
Yeah, I think with the crowbar you get advantage.
Also,
I think
the thing is saying take a break.
19.
Let's take a
Yeah, that door just falls down. You pry it right open.
Nice one!
Like the Eldritch
here's
just
your
leant
crowbar
on it and
back.
just fell.
Russell's the best at picking best friends. Goes for high five.
Aldwick returns to high five.
Yeah! Nailed it. But yeah, we can take a break here if you want, Mr. Blue. Well, let's go. Shall I go ahead in case there's traps?
Yep. Sounds
Yes,
like a
that'd
good
be
idea.
nice.
Whee! That's a long.
Go ahead. You find him. I'll disarm them.
Sounds good. Oh, there's something this way. I think I see a treasure chest. Treasure? Is that a good idea?
Is it a trap treasure chest?
Maybe. I'm gonna get a closer look at it. There's another, some more words here as well. Maybe it's another clue to how to make this soup.
Russell, you would have seen the trap you just walked over.
Oh.
Sorry. I was
That's all right.
expecting someone to read the thing. The chest you see is quite nice. The contents are filled with sugar and life.
Well, that sounds great. Sugar and life? Yeah! I love sugar and life. However, there is a
Hey.
trap. Be careful.
Right, let me try and do something about it.
All yours, Tanwen.
What is the trap?
Good question. You see more breaks in the floor, similar to the hallway you walked over earlier.
Hey, can I have advantage because I've already dealt with something like this?
Sure.
Yay.
It is the same trap.
Hey. Well, I guess the Lord was running out of ideas for his dungeon traps.
Paddle takes
18.
20. Tanwen takes 30 psychic damage. 18, no, you're good. You find the triggering mechanism and break it just like last time.
Adol's sitting at home with
You sure you don't want to keep this?
Coco, and it's like, ow!
Ow! Got a
Oh
migraine
no,
coming on.
Tassel's oh yeah. Wait, no, she's not set off yet, has she?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. As far as you know, the trap is disarmed.
Tassel hands offers Russell the thread from this trap as well. Sure you don't want a
Yeah.
souvenir?
No, I'm good.
Hey, do you see any others?
You do not.
I don't see anything. Think we're good.
Okay. Well, I as the one who disarmed the trap, so it's on me to make sure it doesn't get set off. You know, sort of like when a chef prepares a poisoned monster and has to take the first bite.
Oh, I thought they were just selfish and first bit of food. That makes sense. That makes sense.
It's like making a deal with yourself. Right?
I think I would just simply not cook a deadly food. Like if it's poisonous, maybe just don't eat it. Maybe that's
Yeah.
Big Nova's way of saying, hey, no touchy.
Yep, it keeps the money in circulation though. And inherited.
What? What?
Oh.
Oh,
I said it keeps the money in circulation and helps it get inherited.
yeah. Okay.
You
Oh,
okay
you
there,
guys
Grand
did
Paladin?
Look at this chest.
No, because apparently I could not see that you guys moved. I was just like, oh, is that sitting around? Okay, there you go.
So you open the chest, and one, I probably should have spread the loot out better, but you find 2 more potions identical to the one you found in the first room, and a very ornate-looking scabbard
Wow, look at this scabbard.
coated in purple velvet with gold inlay patterns.
It's all purpley and
Quite a
velvety
lovely
and
scabbard.
gold. Yeah. Anyone use a sword?
I use a sword.
Ta-da!
Is there anything in the
Does
scabbard?
anyone
Just a scabbard, that's odd.
It's so beautiful, though.
Is anyone skilled in the magical arts?
No, with a low.
Skilled, not willing.
Anyone pick up the scabbard?
Well, Elric is the only one with a sword, I assume, so he'll probably take it.
When you pick it up, definitely magical, and you hear like a rustling inside, like there's some kind of powder.
He takes a peek inside of the scabbard.
You don't say anything.
I think.
I don't think you do, Nick, but
I
you
don't
might.
know.
Well,
Well, why not try inserting your sword if it's magical?
Wait, what did the book
I
say?
think I'll do
when
that.
What did that book say?
A stab.
Elric will take his sword and just slot it in.
All right.
Now
The
try
scabbard
drawing it
forms
again.
around. Yeah, the scabbard forms around your sword. It is now perfectly shaped to the blade.
Excellent.
Try drawing it.
Elric could then try to draw it.
Sword is coated in fine powder.
Okay.
Okay, it wasn't what I thought it was. I'm safe. Is it sugar?
Has your sword been coated? Either that or his sword is now coated in cocaine?
What's cocaine?
The life of the party, that's what cocaine is.
Oh, I should
That's
talk to
canon
Tattle
now.
about
Elric
that.
does cocaine.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Now, Russell, we don't want a repeat of the mushroom incident.
I'm gonna touch a bit of this powder on the sword.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Well, see if it numbs your tongue.
Okay. Roll me a d4.
Okay.
Actually, yeah. And this is a question for Eldrick. Spicy, minty, bitter, or sour?
Oh, good question.
Oh,
Sour.
I got a 3.
Got it. You take 3 radiant damage.
Ow! Oh yeah, I forgot your sword now is magical from the thing you drank. My tongue, I burnt my tongue.
What's radiant damage taste like?
It's tingly.
It tastes like burning.
Ah.
Okay.
Is this
Sophia?
what you lot say chilies taste like?
Yes.
So you'll recognize this mechanic. It's the seasoner feat that Bingus has. In an item.
So, but I don't have any mint on me, do I?
No, but mechanically, the scabbard produces its own. It has 2 charges, recharges on a long rest, and you can add either fire, ice, lightning, or radiant damage to attacks.
Hmm.
Not much, 1d4, but yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. It's always cool for paladins to be able to add extra dice because they're always waiting for crits. And
Yeah. I put this item in. I didn't realize Grand Paladin would be in here. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do some fun stuff. So yeah. And remember, you got 2 more potions identical to the one in the room.
All
From
right.
the main room.
I
Who
will
wants a
keep
potion?
that in mind.
What did these do again?
Huh?
What?
The potion of
Arcana.
eat something.
Oh,
no,
okay.
The tiny red ones that you found on the shelf.
Oh, okay.
What did those do? Oh,
Well, you could do what Enfys did and drink one. Although that might
we haven't
be
figured out what
better.
they do yet.
Yeah, you haven't. Nobody's tried.
Okay.
I feel like I've drunk enough to. I'm
We
going to
can
keep
find
hold of
out,
this until we need.
When it feels appropriate.
Yeah. Do we keep going?
Yes, I do think we should keep going.
Alright, Sophia, I'll send you the full text of that magic item. I'll just fucking. There you go.
Oh, the stairs down this way. Maybe this is where the mushrooms are, huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
maybe.
Or who knows? Maybe we'll find your friend down there.
My friend?
As you walk down the
Oh,
stairs,
never mind.
the air gets.
Just pulling your leg.
As you walk down the stairs, the air gets noticeably colder.
Oh no.
I stick my
Would you
tongue
like to
out
open the
so
door?
cool down.
And when
my
is your
burnt tongue.
bag open?
Yeah, let's go through the door. Let's open the door. Oh, it's a bit cavey
Yep.
down here.
You open into a small cave. The walls are lined with shelves stocked with meats of all kinds. Despite the obvious age of the place, all the meats look fresh. Dry-aged, perhaps?
Oh, that's a lot of meat.
That's a lot of meat, yeah. You could
Gonna
make
read the book.
one hell of a party of this.
You're gonna
Do we
read the
know
book?
if-
Yeah.
Yes.
Do we know if it's animal meat or if it's people meat?
What's the book say?
Roll me... Rustle, perception check, and here's what the book says. In this room, we keep the meat. I hope this won't surprise you. Be careful here and watch your step, lest the meat might tenderize you.
22.
Yeah, this is not human meat. It's various animals. You got pig, you
Woohoo!
got chicken, you got lamb, there's beef. Some other of the fantasy monsters that might be more edible. Use your imagination.
Look at all this normal meat.
All fantasy monsters are edible.
Fair enough.
No.
Answer me like this meat might attack us.
Yes, Russell, don't touch anything.
Okay. Did the book
The
tell you not to?
recipe did say meat, pick your favorite.
Yes, but it also said the meat might tenderize us. So.
Yeah, it did.
So we got to pick the right one. What's our favorite meat? No, Frida, not you. Oh no.
I'm looking. Is there anything of interest other than the meat down here?
No, just meat on shelves.
This door here, is this locked?
No. You get the feeling that's the actual way into the room since you just came through a secret door.
Oh yeah, it comes up
Yeah.
Oh
into
yeah.
the main room.
Yeah. Oh, here we are.
All right.
This was the larder door, was it?
Yep. This was the larder.
Okay.
So we gotta pick our favorite. I mean, my favorite is I like worms.
How do you feel about chicken?
Wait, what did the book back in the central room said about meat? Right. It just said
We had to pick our favorite.
and that was it. Was it?
Yep.
Well, I suppose that just implies we have to make sure it's one meat.
So what's everyone's favorite meat? I like pork.
I'm still stuck on this book that says that the meat might tenderize us.
What was the exact wording? Have a look at it.
I
again.
like steak myself. Steak is
In this room, we keep the meat. I hope this won't surprise you. Be careful here and watch your step, lest the meat might tenderize you.
It says watch your step. It doesn't say don't touch the wrong meat. Maybe it's this. Are there any traps on the floor that I can see?
Hey,
No.
Russell, take a look around.
It seems okay on the floor here. I don't think our steps really are going to be the thing, so maybe it is touching the meat.
Does anything look off about any of the meat?
Arcana check?
Did one of the people with a +1 in I kind of want to do that.
I mean, Frida's the one that asked.
Okay. Let's go. Oh, that's not bad.
That's
15.
not bad. Hey, there's a faint magical aura emanating from all of the meat.
All of me. Okay,
You think maybe it's preserving it? This tomb is centuries old, and this meat all looks very fresh.
Right, I suppose we're not eating the meat right now. We're supposed to be using it for the meal, so...
Yep.
Okay. Just be careful where you step, I suppose.
Anybody grabbing anything?
Okay. Oh, interesting. My past perception is actually 14.
Nothing comes to
That's the
mind.
reason I keep thinking it was lower.
Would be like the most unusual meat down here.
Let's see.
Maybe we should just avoid anything that's leg meat.
Oh yeah,
There's
good idea.
Very high quality beef, fantasy equivalent of Wagyu, I'd say.
Sure. I mean, Frida would have an eye for what is good food, what is good ingredients. So,
Would you use such a high quality steak in a stew, though?
Yes. You can use.
I thought the entire point of stewing was to soften tougher cuts of meat.
It can be, but it can also be that you use delicious stuff and it makes a delicious stew.
I'm gonna let Frida pick a meat.
Yeah, I'll also let Frida pick the meat.
Frida will take some fantasy Wagyu.
As you reach out to touch the meat,
further away,
suddenly the room starts rumbling.
Oh,
The various meats
I like
begin
the thinking.
shaking and rolling off the shelves, small debris falling from the ceiling. The meats hit the floor one after the other, collected in various piles across the room. The piles begin to stir and stand up, each of them collecting into vaguely humanoid forms. Behold, the meatlings.
Does she still have meat in her hands, or has all of the meat coalesced?
I love dolls. Dolls look at dolls.
The meat is all coalesced.
Wow.
Roll
I'm
initiative.
hungry.
Okay, come. Let's get a
I'm
good
also
initiative roll. 9.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry, I use a
let's
different
see.
system. I'm adding everybody.
Finish.
I got a 19.
Which
Alright.
thing do we use?
Add
Is it
yourself.
Rumble or is it Clash? Is it Clash and Rumble?
Clash, you can hit the... Assuming I put your stats in, it'll even use your dex mod.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Does my deck? If I click this, will it include the like the +4 I have at the moment?
It should, assuming I did it right.
Okay. Or whatever it is.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I should-
Okay, that can't be right.
If you would like to roll on your own and add it manually, that's fine too.
Yeah,
This
that
is
might be
mainly
easy,
so I can
actually.
roll all the monsters at once.
I did not add Outlook to this. I guess I'll just do this and then, there we go.
24.
Wow.
How does it know my?
I put it in there.
I mean, it's currently
Yeah,
incorrect.
like if I
but
write-
that's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, if I right-click your tokens, I can see your stat blocks. I put them in manually.
Ah.
So what's your movement speed right now?
It
Frida's
is
walking speed would actually
50 walk,
Thanks to the
55
food.
fly, yeah.
Frida's would
Got
actually be 25 because she's a dwarf.
Got
Why does
it.
Tanwen have a burrow speed?
That's a good question. Why does Tanwen have a burrow speed? It was. I only put in what was on your sheet, so.
That's some devil nonsense.
Wait. Where does it say I've got a burrow speed?
Don't know. I might just be stupid.
Where's movement stored? In the balls?
Yes.
All right. Tanwen. Meat has
Right.
just come to life.
Okay. Okay, I'm up first. I start burrowing into the ground. No. Just messing with you.
Oh, I think I know what happened. Didn't one of your characters have like digging claws?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Tattle did.
Yeah,
Castle
I
did, yeah.
might have accidentally started putting in tattle stats.
Ah. Okay. Tanwen's going to move around here to get a flank, and she's going to attack the meatlin.
Okay.
Okay, so that's +5 with advantage. There's an 18 hit.
That hits. All your damage.
Okay, let me just double check. That is 1d6 plus 2d6 for sneak attack. So that's 3d6 plus 3.
What's the damage type?
14 points of psychic damage.
Oh, neat. 14 points of psychic damage. Yeah, this thing looking pretty rough.
Yep, and with my bonus action, I'm going to attack again.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I can basically Tanwen summons like a huge sword, which she just slashes the meatling with, which dissipates, and then she just sort of draws a whip, which she whips it with as well.
Okay.
That's 23 to hit.
Yep.
Okay, and I believe that's just going to be 1d4. Yep, that's 1d4. I don't get sneak attack damage because you can only get that once per turn. But I still get to add my dexterity modifier to it, so that's nice.
Indeed.
Yep, 6 points of psychic damage.
Wow, 6 points of psychic damage. This meatling is looking very rough.
Yep, and that's my go.
Okay. It is now Grand Paladin's turn.
Outlook is just gonna go on up to this meatlin right in front of him. And as soon as I find a tab, I'm gonna hit it with my sword. My long sword of +1.
It currently has bonus radiant damage from the ale and the scabbard. Oh boy.
So that's 1d8 radiant then?
Sure. Or 2d4. Dealer's choice.
There's a 12 hit.
No. No, it does not. You go to
Well-
swing, and it just sidesteps. Like, and it's making little grumbling noises at you.
Well, that's my turn. Paladins don't have an extra attack. Yet, to my knowledge.
Meatling's turn. Meatling going up. It's a Grand Paladin. With flanking. And they're going to...
It's not flanking
I
because Frida's there as well.
Oh, threatening? Okay, yeah. That's right. So it's gonna roll to attack. Da-da-da. Sorry, I'm still getting used to the owlbear roller. Is it? Yeah, 21 hit, I think.
A 21?
Yep.
Yes, that hits.
Okay.
That sadly bypasses my AC of 20.
Yep. You take
Yeah, even with that boon.
5 necrotic damage, which you're resistant to because you're an ASMR.
Ooh, nice.
Yay.
So have that to 2.
That's about right.
Yep. And then it's going to attack again.
Ooh.
That also hits.
Ooh.
Yeah, that also hits. You know, I brought this up before, but every monster in D&D seems to have multi-attack.
How do you have a 1?
It's just 0. Doesn't
Zero.
no damage.
Yeah. You round down.
Okay.
any-
Yeah. Yeah. The attack connects, but it like your ASMR body just seems to ignore the blow.
He flexes a tiny bit.
Flex a bit and just flex it up. Russell.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my my returning hand axe, and I'm going to strike at this meatling with advantage because of flanking. Go. A nat 20.
Roll me your damage.
Yeah. So that's gonna be
A bunch of damage.
a bunch of damage. Let me just double check. The hand axe is a d6. Yeah, 2d6. So there's going to be +5 on this. I can't be bothered to add the number. So 12 points of slashing damage.
12 points. You slash through this meatling and it just returns to an inanimate pile of meat on the floor.
Okay, I'm going to move over to this one.
Meat look edible.
And 15.
Delicious.
Okay, cool. That I can do something very funny. Okay, I'm going to activate Flurry of Blows.
All right.
And I'm going to strike this one. And that is going to have a plus not as good. So it has to be my talons. So I bring my talons to bear and get a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And this does d6 plus 4 slashing damage. So 6 points of slashing damage.
All right.
I'm going to activate my slasher feat. When I deal slashing damage, I can reduce its speed by 10 feet until the start of my next turn, so that meatling can't move as far.
Got it.
I'm then going to keep going, and because I flurries of blows, I get a free disengage.
Gotcha.
That's 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. And at that point, I'm going to do my second flurry of blows strike. And that is going to be... roll that, I won't add the number. Oh, that's not good. So that's going to be a 10 to hit.
That misses.
And then finally, I'm
You got
going to be 55, 60 to there.
Okay. Man, a monk with extra movement speed. This is ridiculous. You all chose well.
Especially the way of the Drunken Master.
Yeah. Oh, you said slashing damage, right?
Yeah.
Every time one of those happened? Like on both of the meatlings?
Yeah, all of those would have been slashing.
Got it. Okay. So, yeah. Roll me 2 con saves.
Oh, no.
Sorry,
Okay.
I forgot.
I mean, I may not have used it. Actually, do I have anything that isn't slashing? No, I may have used my spear the second. No, I couldn't have because I would have to have done flurry of blows. Never mind. It would have happened this way no matter what. Let's go. Con save. Natural 20 for the
Okay,
first
you're
one.
good on the first one?
Let's go for the second one. Natural 18. Thank you,
Yeah,
you
you're
dice.
good on both of them.
Mwah.
Nothing happens.
Hey, maybe don't slash at it. Careful with that sword, Grandpa. Actually, I think most swords are piercing, so it's probably alright. Yeah, that's me done.
It is the meatling's turn. It is right next to all of you. Isn't that fun? So, the meatling, it's dumb
I
as hell.
beg to
It's
differ.
sentient. It's barely sentient meat. So it's going to attack the dwarf.
Oh.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. 15 hit?
No.
Okay. There's a natural 20 hit.
Yes, a natural 20 hits.
Okay. Let's see. So double the dice, right?
Yep.
11 damage. 11 necrotic damage.
Necrotic as well. Eesh.
Indeed. Nasty little meat monsters. And that's its turn.
Okay. Frida is gonna lean over to Elric and just say to him, "Give him hell, old man." And that is her giving him bardic inspiration. And this is the creation,
Yay.
College of Creation bardic inspo. So there's some special things depending on what you use it for.
Oh boy.
But we can go through that if and when you use it, because I
Alright.
don't want to have to read through all this because there's lots. But yeah, and then she will cast Cure Wounds on herself because that was a pretty hefty hit.
Can you heal up?
What is it? 1d8 first. All right. And that is that.
All right. It is the slowed meatling's turn. And this thing just starts grumbling as long, and it moves 5 feet, and 10 feet, and stops. Tanwen, your turn.
I like your meatling noise.
Hello there. Well, ain't you a grumpy one? Well, let me put you out of your misery. And she's going to steady aim, and basically a large longbow manifests, and she shoots at it.
All right.
But this is still mechanically psychic blades. Does a 14 hit?
No, wait, no, beats it, yeah.
Yep, cool. We know their AC is 14.
Yep.
Okay, I get
No.
sneak attack.
No bark skin on this one.
Okay, that's 12 points of psychic damage.
Do you only deal psychic damage?
Yep, class feature. My psychic
Nice.
blades deal psychic damage instead of regular damage.
Very nice. That bypasses his fun little trick. Lucky you.
Yep. It's great because pretty much nothing is immune to psychic damage or resistant. And with that, I'm just going to move over here.
Yeah. Grand Paladin, you're up.
Oh boy. See this one right in front of me?
Yep.
I'm going to give it a whack.
You would
Remember
not
no
get
slashing?
advantage because there's something behind you that's threatening you, right? That cancels the flanking.
I'm going to assume a 9 most definitely hits, right? 9 hits?
Definitely hits in your dreams.
Oh.
Your bardic inspiration, but no, even what's the dice?
D6 and the bardic inspo.
Roll max, it would hit.
Do I have a bonus action I can do? No, not really. That's my turn again, I guess.
All right. It is the meatling just behind you, and this dumb little thing is just going to keep going. It's just going to grumble and wow, and strike at you 2 more times.
And miss each time. Whoa!
Definitely, because that's how it's been going so far. 18.
Hey, it missed.
Yeah, because of your +2 AC.
My heart is in my throat right now.
I mean, how tough can these things be?
Good question. 5.
Imagine
Okay.
if we all die to the meat things.
Russell, your turn.
Okay. So this thing's not going to help me too much, so I put away the returning hand axe and I take out my spear. And
Alright.
I'm going to use both hands and just jab it into this meatling. and like just try and really rough this thing up. So
Got it.
let me.
Am I here up, Rustle? Ooh.
That 20.
I
Nice.
did.
Is that your second crit?
Yeah, I think
Roll
so.
your
So
damage.
that's going to be 2d6 plus 4 on top of this, so 8 points of piercing damage. Oh no,
8
it should be
points
8.
of-
Sorry, it's d8s because I was holding it with 2 hands. Hold on.
All right.
Okay, that's 17 points of piercing damage.
Okay. 17 points of piercing damage. You strike this meatling deftly. And all 3 of you roll me a con save.
Oh no!
No.
So piercing and slashing damage. Okay, got you. Let me
Someone needs a
roll.
meat tenderizer.
Save. Ooh, that's a 10.
That's a fail.
Oh no.
Ooh.
It's a 9.
That's a fail.
So can I lie and say I rolled a 20 instead of a 6?
Oh no.
If you PayPal me $50.
Lie by, but
Did you all fail?
I'm assuming
Looks
this
like
is
it.
necrotic. It's not poison or anything.
Well, Tanwen didn't fail.
I mean, yeah, Tanwen didn't fail.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Yeah.
I think you just
So
need to try
I-
harder.
As the spear goes to pierce the meatling, you run it through, and it releases a cloud of burning spices.
Okay, but hear me
And
out.
you,
I'm a bird.
okay? No.
No, it's worth a try.
You will take 4
Okay.
fire damage.
Full
Hear
fire
me
damage.
out. I used to do the Seminine Silence.
You still take 4 fire damage.
Oh wait, I have the special armor that we got from the weird plane that we went to on the last quest, which gives me advantage on saves versus fire.
All right, well, roll one more.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
excellent.
no, you don't take the 4 fire damage.
Oh yeah, you've got the polymer armor. I forgot about that.
that's what it was called. That was the words. Yeah,
Hmm.
I was
Okay.
wondering where I got that from.
Your turn, Russell.
Oh yeah, I've got the polymer armor as well.
Okay, I am going to use a key point to Step of the Wind, which gives me a Step of the Wind. I think gives me a free disengage. Let me just double check that.
I mean, you could lie to me and I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I can disengage as a bonus action. So I'm going to disengage as a bonus action.
You don't want to
Yeah.
lie about mechanics. We got Enfys in chat.
About
Exactly.
there. I'm going to swap again from the spear to my returning hand axe, and I'm going to throw it at the meatling. Oh wait, no,
What's your
it's
big one?
The same
Wait.
one.
I've already attacked it. I forgot
You
for a
have.
second. I've already used my action. Ignore all of that.
have.
I'm going to
Oh,
stay
thank
exactly where I was. Ignore me. Turn done. I completely
I mean, you
forgot.
could just take the opportunity attack.
Well, I could do the patient defense and disengage thing if I wanted to, but I'm actually okay where we are for now.
It is the meatling's turn again. They're
Actually,
dumb
you know
as
what? I've
hell.
got enough key. I'm going to do patient defense, so I get the dodge action for a bonus
Okay.
action.
Yeah, the meatling is very not smart, and it's just gonna keep smacking the dwarf with no regards to self-preservation.
How nice of it.
Yeah, these things aren't great. Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
It should try attacking me. It'll have a tough time.
Yep.
I'm the best.
And I'm
at
gonna
game.
roll
In this
the other
dungeon,
attack.
the meat smacks you.
And the second one doesn't hit, so the first attack
Woo!
connects for 4 necrotic.
Okay.
No. And you'll notice the meatling heal up a bit.
Oh no.
Mamma mia.
That attack did a lot less than the first attack it did.
First one was a crit.
Oh, so it was. All right. Is it my go now?
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't have much to do.
I have had quite enough of you. And she will cast vicious mockery on it. So that is a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. One wisdom save coming up. It passes.
Ouch. Alright, nothing happens. As a bonus action, she will call over to Tanwen. Tanwen, darling, we could do with a hand. Do your worst, will you? And that is Bardic Inspo for Tanwen.
Does Elric was
I'll do
there?
my best.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
Elric had Bardic Inspo. Do you lose one since someone else got one, or?
No.
Shit. Fuck.
No, it lasts for 10 minutes, both of you.
It is the previously slowed Meatling's turn now. Wow. Wow. And it's just going over here.
Hello there.
Oh no. Oh. Yeah. Oh no.
Yep. It's going to attack the grandpa. Because that was the one it saw, because Tanwen is on a shelf.
Oh, okay. I'll take it.
Just sitting on a table of meat.
You've heard of Elf on a Shelf. Well, get ready.
15 misses.
For the devil on the bevel.
Yep.
Get a big
You
crowd.
cannot beat the mighty grandpa.
Yep. Both attacks miss, and that is its turn. Tanwen, your go.
Okay, so you say it wasn't the meatling's not aware of me.
Nope.
Yep, I guess I have advantage on this attack then.
Suppose you do. Meatlings are dumb. Very dumb.
Almost fatally so. 21 to hit,
Yep, and it's
Nice.
18 points of psychic damage.
18 points of psychic damage. This meatling returns to a pile of meat on the floor.
Tanwen's going to hop off the shelf, move down here, and hide behind this rock. Do you want me to roll stealth? Oh, I'm
Sure.
taking bonus action hide. Okay, so I have the Cloak of Elven Kind. So I have advantage on dexterity stealth checks. Anyone who wants to spot me has a disadvantage on the wisdom perception check. Let me just double check what my stealth score is. +5, okay. 21.
Yeah, meatling is probably not going to beat that. Let's find out.
Yep. Either way, that's my go.
It almost beat it.
Ow. Oh, that's a disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage? Okay. I mean, it's not going
Yeah.
to either.
About
way.
it.
There we go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Basically, the Cloak of Elven Kind gives me advantage and everyone else disadvantage to spot me.
Yeah. Grand Paladin, you are surrounded by meat.
Oh no, meat. Meat everywhere. Well, I guess I'll try to do what I did before and go for a slash.
Okay.
And that's my turn. It was a
Roll your
9.
attack. Oh,
It was a 9.
okay.
Elric is clearly just very sleepy. He did not get enough sleep last night.
Right, you've at least been a good damage sponge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, tank like a
Meatling.
pro.
Yeah, no, you're tanking like pro. The meatling is going to attack the dwarf because its meaty little claws can't penetrate armor. It's like, I cannot eat if I cannot get. 13 does not hit, I assume.
Nope.
And I don't think an 8 does either.
Nope.
Russell, your go.
All right, I'm going to use my final key point to Step of the Wind. So that's a disengage. Swap over to the returning hand axe and toss that at the meatling in the middle there.
Got it.
So with the returning hand axe is a +7. Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Yeah, that hits really damage.
Okay, that's a d6 +5, so that's 7 slashing damage.
Okay. That is 7 slashing damage, and your axe just connects right in the back of this thing as it's trying to get at Frida. And I need Grand Paladin and Frida to do me a con save.
Sorry.
It's alright, so I forgive you.
Does a 14 pass?
Yeah, 13 passes. y'all rolled real bad on the last one.
Yeah.
And then
Very
the
much so.
axe is
Oh wait, no,
back in my
13?
hands.
13?
1-5.
14.
Yeah.
14 passes.
I got 15, so we're
Yeah,
both
you
good.
passed it. You're good. You managed to cover your mouths as the burning spice tries to go, like, engulf you.
Ooh.
Is that your turn, Russell?
I believe so. I don't think I get the bonus action when I spend a key point just yet. I think that's a later thing.
Got
Yeah, so that's me done.
it. Meatlings are going to keep attacking the only thing they've had any success in attacking. For an 8
Nope.
and a 15.
And the dice roller has turned against you.
It has. I'm going to start rolling physical dice.
No, don't do that.
Pretty,
It's
you're
very
going.
interesting that this meat seems to have been pre-seasoned.
Your aged meat?
Frida will again go for the Wish's Mockery on. I think this time she'll go for this one.
Got
She
it.
knows that one's up next to attack. So that's a DC 15 Wisdom save.
Indeed.
Oh, come on!
Meets it, beats it. Get it?
Yeah,
Is that your turn, Frida?
yeah, that's all I got.
Tanwen.
Okay. Since these meatlings aren't aware of Tanwen's presence right now, she's going to shoot this one in the back. At advantage, of course.
Don't forget you still got Bardic Inspo as well, yeah?
Oh, yeah. What does Frida's Bardic Inspo do?
So it will give you a D6 for the attack roll, and then they have to do a con save or take extra damage.
Okay, that sounds cool. I'll just add the d6 then.
2d20s on the
27.
damage?
Holy shit.
No, that's not damage.
Oh,
That
that
was
was
the
because you had
attack.
advantage, of course. That makes
Okay, yeah, no,
that's-
7 definitely hits.
Shame this isn't following Pathfinder rules. That would have been a crit. 12 points of psychic damage.
12
And-
points of psychic damage.
The meatling also has to do a DC 15 con save or take 6 thunder damage.
Okay, what are these things con? Yeah, I don't think that's right. I have it as plus 18 to con.
Oh,
Saves.
shit.
That's not right. No,
if it's an 18, that'll be a +4.
Yeah, I put the wrong number there. 17.
Ah,
Boo. But okay, seeing it's not gone down, just as the arrow strikes it, Tanwen's going to lash out with her whip and just jostle the arrow for extra damage. Let's see if that works. 17 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
4 points of psychic damage.
And the meatling, I mean, doesn't exactly have intelligence, so it just gurgles at you. Hey,
Nothing
turn.
personal, Sig. Yep, that's my turn.
Grand Paladin, would you like to hit something this turn?
I would like to.
ouch.
Does a 21 hit?
Yay.
Finally, which one?
The one beside me.
They're both beside you.
Oh?
To your left.
What, the one to the left?
Oh yeah, the one to the left.
Roll that damage, and remember 2d4 for your radiant damage.
Okay.
That extra 1d4 expires after this attack. After an attack connects.
Okay, so let me do some math. I just need to find the dice thing. 10 in total.
10 damage in total. So you go to strike this thing? What types? I know. How much is radiant versus slashing?
The slashing was 5, the radiant was 5.
Got it. So this thing drops, like, you have literally lightly seared this meat with radiant damage. And I need both you two to make me a con save.
17.
You pass,
Oh, 13.
and Frida fails.
Ah.
Oh, wait, no. Advantage on fire damage, so
Oh, yeah. No.
still failed. Yep. Okay. You take 5 fire damage as the spice burns your eyes.
If only this pain wasn't so delicious.
Who knew
And the
pain
meatling
could be
makes
so
sense.
delicious?
The
And
pain just
Meatling
makes
collapses.
sense.
Russell, your go.
Okay, I'm gonna hold the returning hand axe again, which is back in my hand. Eye it up, make sure I don't hit Gramps, and throw it again at the meatling.
Get a natural 1 and you will hit Gramps.
Oh no, let's not do that. Okay, come on. +7. 12. It won't hit, but at least it's not hitting
Nope.
Gramps. I'm going to move in, and I'm going to use my bonus action to attack with my talons.
Okay.
So that's going to be +6, natural 20 again.
Your third one of this
I don't get
encounter.
it. It's the online dice roll. You're all seeing this, all right? I'm not making this up.
Nick has hacks.
Hacks,
you sold
yeah.
your soul. You're getting a bonus to your rolls.
Yeah, that's 14 slashing damage.
You slash through this thing completely, and it just collapses. And all 3 of you, con save, please.
Yep. Let's go. Come on. Oh, natural 18. And that was almost a 4.
You
It was
good?
very scary.
Oh, come on.
Frida fails. Advantage, Frida.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
At least I'm remembering some things.
Thank you. Hey, that's better.
Pass now.
A 12.
Grand Paladin? 12. Grand Paladin fails. Everybody else is good.
Oh, wait, you could have
Grand
used the, you could have used the Bardic Inspo dice.
Might save it for something better. It's only 2 fire damage. I'll let you do it if you want, but
Yeah, you lost
2
10
fire
minutes.
Yeah, I'll save it.
Okay. Well, the last meatling has collapsed. Grand Paladin has taken 2 fire damage. And that's combat.
Whew. So do you reckon we're meant to take this meat, or what?
Well, this one over here is slightly cooked. He says
I
it's
kind
the
of-
one of these slightly sealed.
Mm.
I kind of had the feeling that this was going to happen no matter what meat we picked, so
Maybe
I
that
don't
was
think we
part
did
of the
anything
test.
wrong there. Yeah.
Well, let's just put it in this bag and get going.
Hey, look,
All
Frida,
right.
it's a kind of sentient meat you can eat.
Was that sentient? I'm not sure
Oh, yeah.
how much sentience they had.
They did seem
Oh,
pretty
West-
grumpy.
I feel like
Well, you know,
grumpiness is a symptom of sentience, right?
you now have
a
a big
question.
old serving of radiant seared meat.
Question, DM.
Yeah.
Is there anything else of interest in this room, or is it just the meat?
Roll me an investigation. I mean, there's definitely no traps because Russell would have noticed them automatically. Nick.
I'm a monk. I've got to have high wisdom. I'm not even putting special things into perception.
5. Unless anyone wants to assist.
You don't want to assist?
I'll help.
I
Yeah.
have low wisdom. I shouldn't assist.
Yeah, if you want to reroll it, Brie,
Oh,
I'll
I'm-
help.
Okay, cool. 8.
Perfect.
Yeah. I mean, there's some meat. Probably can make some rations out of it.
Yep, there's quite a bit of meat around here. We could probably make rations from it.
Roll me
Oh,
a d6
great.
and you can have that many rations if you want.
Okay.
2 days of rations. always help.
Congratulations, you have 2 extra rations.
Well, anyone else want some?
I'm good. I don't want to eat anything I've eaten up.
Oh, not all of the meat came alive, right?
No.
Yeah, I don't feel like eating meat for a little bit.
We're going to cook a
Yeah,
lovely
that's fa-
stew. You're not going to have
That's
any of the
reasonable.
stew that we create?
I might.
It's
feel
rather
better later.
over-seasoned.
It was. It was very spicy. Even I felt it. I'm a bird. We
Anyone
don't
else
feel
want-
spice.
Oh, anyone else want this ration? Anyone? Going once? Going
yeah,
twice?
sure.
Going
I mean,
3 times?
Frida would never let good meat go to waste.
Right. Catch.
All right.
Okay.
Feel free to move out. You
This has
have
been
the
a lot of
spices
fun
and
so
the
far.
meat. I'm glad.
It's been great.
Let's head back to the kitchen, shall we?
Yeah, get our bearings again.
I'd like to read the room description if you don't mind, because I didn't get to earlier.
Go
This
ahead.
room is much like the entryway, a very well-made kitchen. The tiles are pristine, the countertops are immaculate and made of some sort of white stone, marble perhaps, maybe quartz. The room is lit by a series of magical floating points of light just out of reach. In the center of the room, a raging fire roars to life, heating up what appears to be a large cauldron on hinges. The cauldron is empty and seemingly large enough for you all to fit inside comfortably. That's just saying it's big. Not cook the bird. Cook the bird.
I'm not getting in there. I'm not getting in there, Frida.
The back of the cauldron tapers to a spout. Behind the cauldron is some sort of funnel connected to a pipe that runs into the door behind it. There are various shelves containing cooking implements of all kinds, knives, pots, pans, plates, and more. Several cabinets made of the same ornate white stone. 5 doors surround the room, each with a placard above. In the back is a familiar-looking statue holding the carving of a book, similar to the one in the entryway. And that's it.
Get in the pot, Russell, or I'll send him back in again.
I'm not getting in the pot.
No.
It could be a nice bath.
Oh, Grand Paladin might be a good time now to share the research you got.
Me totally not going back because I totally didn't forget what it was.
That's fine.
Don't tell him, but I totally forgot.
I can't hear
Yeah, we gathered.
anything you're saying. Okay, I can just say it if you want.
Yeah, you probably can detail it better anyway.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Lord Zamaze was an interesting spice lord. He was all about food. As for notable threats, well, rumor has it the dungeon used to have a thriving mushroom farm that operated for some time after Zamaze's death. The dungeon exported mushrooms that were used in a variety of dishes and were quite tasty when roasted, and then one day it stopped without a word as to why.
Well, that'll be...
Would Tanwen know about any particularly dangerous types of mushroom?
I'm gonna
What?
say Tanwen spent most of their time in the hells. I don't think there's many mushrooms down there.
Yep. You hear that, Nick? It's canon. You can't throw mushrooms at us when we get to hell.
I might now.
You've tricked me. All right,
Russell knows plenty about poisonous mushrooms.
if you want.
Yeah, they're his stairs.
There is a monster in the monster manual that you're not meant to attack or fight. It is a mushroom. It can't move. And it's just there to alert nearby creatures, because it's a mushroom that automatically screams when you get close to it. And it just looks like a mushroom
yeah, I know.
otherwise. And you find it in the dark, underground, in dungeons like that are full of orcs or goblins or something like that. And you step forward and you see there's a glint of gold there, catching the light, and you're like, oh, wonder what that is. You'll reach forward, you see the mushroom there, and it starts screaming, and then suddenly it's like the drums in the deep, the goblins are coming. Get running.
Nice. That's very nice.
Run away!
All right.
I don't know about
So,
everyone
thank
else.
God
I
to
could
be
do with a
around.
short rest if no one else minds. I'm pooped.
Sounds good to
That's
me.
fine by me.
Sure.
Ooh.
Well, there is a dining room. Roll me an insight check.
You said that door was locked, didn't you?
Can I roll the insight check, or does it have to be Russell?
I'm good at insight.
No, I'm good at insight as well. Wants to assist?
Oh yeah, sure. That sounds great. I'll roll with advantage. Woo! 22.
Okay, yeah, for a 22. Usually, dining room's only open when there's food.
Probably can't get in there unless we make food.
And for a 22, I'll give you this one. The door looks very light.
But we could break it down. We love breaking it down.
Do we really have to, Russell? It's a dining room. It's just not proper, is it?
I mean,
Well, I could try
I don't
picking
know
the
what
lock
you're
if you'd prefer.
And
I
Russell
mean-
rams into its shoulder first.
Russell takes 1 bludgeoning damage.
Ow! My shoulder!
Hey, I'd like to try
Frida?
picking the lock.
That's fine.
Okay.
Frida did just get a potion that can make things edible.
Eat
Oh, that
the
kind of
doll.
light.
Eat the doll. Eat the doll.
You can pick the lock if you want. I'm just.
Okay.
I really think that we should just follow the instructions and create this nice stew. And
It's a dining room. Dine on the room already.
Well, let me let you in on a secret. Rules are to be followed, but they're tools to be They're tools to be used as you see fit. You don't need to follow them unless they serve you. And does a 16 unlock the door?
If it was maybe 4 higher, it might have.
Well, let's add a d6 then.
There you go.
oh fuck!
With a loud click and a door that you're pretty sure wasn't supposed to open until later. The door swings open.
Woohoo! Good work, Tanwen.
And
I go for a
look.
high five.
She actually takes the high five this time.
Yeah!
I'll have fun working with you.
Huh? He goes in.
Oh no.
And that's probably a good place to stop. Time?
After I read the book, of course.
Oh, of course, yeah. I need to.
The dining room is here for you and all your friends. Come take a rest, enjoy a meal before this adventure ends.
What a nice place to chill.
You're
I
suddenly
moved
attacked
my
by
chair
70
to the
seeker
head.
asks.
The chairs are all mimics.
Move
Oh
one chair
no,
to the
they're
head
all
of the table.
mimics.
Tanwen just reclines on the table.
Oh no, this is not
I can
proper.
I could never do this while I was at work. I love my Guilio.
You what?
Love my Guilio.
What's that? Is that like a musician or something?
It's Infernal for a holiday.
Wait, Infernal?
What do you think my accent was?
I don't know, I just thought you weren't from around here. Wait, have I just done a deal with the devil? No. Rustle knows. Just can't help but do a goof. But Russell knows.
Yeah, I'd have thought he's got a high enough wisdom. I'd have
Yeah.
suspect he'd noticed by now.
Yeah.
And
he
Russell?
knows. Yeah.
Only you see this. They wave.
Ah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did
Oh, hey, it's that
anyone-
guy.
Did anyone see a sharp dressed, like, business tiefling?
No,
I hope
but I
not.
saw a clown a few weeks ago.
I strongly
Wow.
believe in the right to disconnect, you know. Given half the chance, I imagine you blowing up my psychic whispers.
They didn't say anything, but if you can read lips, Ashmedai mouth, see you soon.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I mean, oh no, you did this.
I
You knew
know.
what you were doing.
I love drama.
I can't believe. Yeah, I can't believe I've rolled another character who's engaged in PvP.
I can't believe I'm 2 for 2 on Ashmedai showing up.
Yeah. All right.
You're too powerful.
That was a fantastic session.
Loved it. Loved it. Really good.
That was great
Glad
fun.
y'all had fun.
Yeah. Good
I had
afternoon,
a
everyone.
lot of fun.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome. I loved that fight with the meat monsters. That was
Yeah,
a really
that-
cool con.
They're just grumbly little guys.
Yeah. No, I loved that. That was really, really good. All right. Shall I say goodnight to everyone and then speak to you all in a sec?
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds good to me.
See you in a bit.
Okay, let me just double check that I hit the right button there. Yep, okay, so we're all mutant and deafened, but yeah, huge thank you to Mr. Blue for running that. What a great session. Absolutely immaculate. Let's go to the outro screen. And I'm looking forward to the next one. You know, we've still got more rooms to explore. We've got a soup to make. What a great session. Yeah, I'm really hyped for that. And some lovely role playing there in that as well. Really, really good. Huge thank you to to everyone who supports these streams, and their names are going to be popping up on the left in a second. If you want to get your name there, you can go to ko-fi.com/cursedness and support on any of the tiers there, or you can become a YouTube member now. That also will give you that benefit and a few others. We'll be back tomorrow for more Nordmark, what a session I'm running. It will be continuation of the Clockwork Dungeon, where a lot has happened. They've just lost an asshole of an NPC, but some of them are sad nonetheless. But a huge thank you to Ben Newman, Super Talia DX, Al Wyman, Icky Fu, Catbat, Neo Gets, 8-Bit Goals, Craig Perkins, Summer. So yeah, come back for that tomorrow. Also tomorrow at lunchtime is the return of John Balder and Joy Menza Baranzan. That's going to be at 12, I think. So I'll see you all for that very, very soon. It's going to be great. So that's Baldur's Gate 3, done most chaotically. We're into Act 2 now, and we're about to all die in a prison. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. A wonderful weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. And good night.